Hey everyone, welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well today. How are y'all doing? Your good mouse you can't use because you lost a dongle. Now it just charges and cycles. Now it just charges and cycle RGB. What? I don't understand. But thanks for the 34 months. I appreciate it. And welcome in, Ricky. How are you? How are things? How's everyone's week? What was yeah, I don't charges and oh, okay. You can't use the dongle, so it just sits there. Yeah, okay. I didn't understand, but Draconian translated. I'm so your sentence was like incoherent. Okay, Draconian just like is able to translate it somehow. But yeah, I have I think mine is Bluetooth. I don't think it has a dongle. Actually, no, I think it does. I don't know. I have no idea. But like this part of my mouse had like it had like makeup stains on it, so I washed this as well. You can just like take off this cover, and I just like washed that. Um, but I took off every cap on my keyboard, wiped it down with wiped it down with some water, and then I cleaned like underneath. So now it's like it's very you can I show you? Yeah, it's very clean. It's a very clean keyboard now. But it didn't take that long. It took like half an hour maybe. Me and Chicken on the same wavelength today. You guys are just bros. I don't know. Maybe maybe you have more in common than you thought. Maybe you guys been good. Oh yeah, Ricky, you said your week was the best week of your life. Care to share why, or it's a secret? Must not have to clean the keyboard. I mean, it's not that bad, Chicano. I heard that like on Google it said you could like take off all the keycaps and then you could put them in soapy water and just like swish it around. But I just like wiped it off one by one because I have enough time to let it dry after, you know? But like, so I was like, I don't want to have it like wet keycaps and then like have to like wait for them to just evaporate, you know? So I just got annoyed. You can see all the backlight on my keyboard, all the dust and grime. Yeah, it was so dusty. There's like dust bunnies in there, you know? You got married? Oh my gosh, congratulations, Ricky and Kimmy. Ricky is now Mr. Ricky. Yeah, that must be his full name. His full name must be Ricky. But yeah, congratulations. That is awesome. I don't know what's happening. Are you guys gonna are you guys last I heard, Kimmy was living in America, right? Did you get married so you could like live together um like visas and stuff? I'm guessing that would be a bonus. You need one of them keycap tools? Yeah, my keyboard came with one, and it came with some extra keys. I actually don't know what some of the extra keys do. Um, I have like an extra control key, but it has like a little notch in it. And I don't know what that's for. Is it just for like if you're blind, you can find the control key? But then why wouldn't I have it by default? Like, cause like the F and the J keys have like a line on them, right? So you could tell where it is, right? Um, but I have no idea. And welcome in, Stevie. Hope you're doing well. Ricky moving closer to the Costco M&M bags, of course. Um, we want the process to be together a lot easier. Yeah. I mean, that makes total sense. But congratulations. I hope you guys enjoy your married life. Did you guys have a wedding, or is it just like just getting married? Sounds like a broken keyboard time for 60%. I wish I could, honestly. I want a Bluetooth 60%, but it was functionality over or sorry, it was cuteness over functionality because they didn't have the small one as this one. And they didn't have it and the Bluetooth one was so expensive at this one. So this will have to do. It's really not a big deal. But if you want to buy me the same keyboard but smaller and Bluetooth, I would not refuse that gift. Thank you. And then you guys send me your keyboard. I'll clean it for you and send it back. How about that? The touch typing nuts on my control. I don't know why it was on control. Wait, let me check. Um, You wanna talkie? Sorry, what? What is that? Keyboard. That sounds like it sounds like it's a weird Gen Z slang. But isn't allowed as this one. But it needs to have a dongle. You can't click on Bluetooth. Is there a difference? What's the difference between the dongle and the Bluetooth? I thought it's basically the same thing. Um, Mine has brown switches. I took them off and I looked at it. Brown switches, they're pretty quiet. Like I don't want to click a key that will actually do something. Here, can you hear? ASMR. This is what my keyboard sounds like. It doesn't have like a clicky clicky, but it's something like that. In a small ceremony, but enjoying your time together the most. Wait, sorry, I think I missed a message. Being a proper wedding in the future, but a small ceremony. Okay. I mean, whatever works for you, honestly. Weddings are expensive. Weddings are very expensive. And you probably have to pay for visa and stuff, which are also expensive. So, visa's more important. Shout out the keyboard for a world famous VJ cleaning. I mean, I'd be down. It's a sound it makes. It talks more than it clicks, right? Maybe your computer science isn't calling it dusting off peripherals is, yeah. I'll just work in like the other part of my company where they just clean the keyboards. Dongle is low latency, Bluetooth is slow. Oh. Is it like a noticeable unless you're playing, is it only noticeable in like quick games or would it actually be noticeable? And welcome in Rushy. Happy Saturday to you too. How are you? It's gonna happen for a while. I kind of found another server and didn't remember Chikana was there. Oh, you're trying to keep it a surprise from us? I see how it is. uh, I'll bring you a huge bag of M&Ms. We'll come to the wedding. Wasn't invited to the wedding. Yeah, why aren't we invited? I mean, just in the future. Maybe we're invited to the big wedding. People game on mouse and keyboard are so nerdy about their switches and DPI. I mean, that's draconian, yeah. Just laying down, you had a productive day with studies. Yeah, get some rest. Get some rest after studying hard. It's when I use a Bluetooth keyboard, but it's not major. I mean, I don't care if it's Bluetooth or dongle. I mean, I guess dongle is like more reliable, because I don't really want like sometimes my Bluetooth is kind of like questionable. Sometimes my Bluetooth is a bit questionable on my computer, so I think having the dongle one would be better. I don't mind the cable that much. And this keyboard was really expensive, so I'm not replacing anytime soon. I still get bodied, right. Maybe it's just a skill issue, not a keyword issue. Like the people that like they just blame other factors aside from their own skill. You're waiting for it to be completely canon. Canon? I think we say canon more for like fictional stuff, but I know what you mean. But yeah, that makes sense. It was a very exciting news. I thought maybe it was something like that when he said it was I was kind of busy the last couple of days, so I wasn't really able to like talk properly in the Discord, but I was like, I suspected it was something like that. When you reinstall operating system, the dongle just works if it's wired, while Bluetooth requires setup. That's true. But like, how often are you reinstalling operating systems? But yeah, the dongle is definitely just convenient, I think. You like cables for keyboard and you like wireless mouse. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to have my wired mouse was so annoying, and the wire would get like super dusty because it's being like getting dragged around, picking up all the dust on my desk. But like the only problem is like I don't like using a mouse like for long periods of time. It kind of hurts my hand. And I thought it's because my old mouse was too big, but this is smaller too, and it still hurts my hand. But it's just because I want to use it for a long time. Both brain products for a skill issue. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're really good, I mean, I guess like some things would make a huge difference, but maybe it's an internet issue. This song is Shine by Pentagon. You done a few times this year because I've experimented a bit. Sounds pretty nerdy. You're getting way too into your computer science stuff. You gotta back off of it, you know? That'd be a fun use of canon meaning, but I guess it doesn't work like that. Yeah, yeah, maybe not. I do know what you mean. It's canon in the Ricky lore. That is a great use of the word Ricky. I'm just saying, sometimes Ricky really genuinely wants feedback. Um, you like Park Joon from Treasure? I don't know him, so I don't like or dislike him. I don't know who he is. Um, but yeah, my keyboard is very clean now. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, I was gonna show you guys my where is it? Yeah, so some of my keycaps are like I have an extra one that's like I have an extra caps lock and oh sorry, it's not control, sorry, it's caps lock and scroll lock. But like caps lock and scroll lock have like this little indent on it. Look. Look. What's up with that? Like, is it so you can see the light better? But like why is it like an optional one? You know, like why can't it be like I don't know why I have two, you know? Like I feel like if it should just be one or the other, no? I rolled over my blanket with my chair. I'm guessing like cuz these two have the light, right? Like caps lock when it's on there's like a light. So maybe it's so you can see the light better? But why is it an optional one? Why isn't it just one or the other? Yeah, I don't get it. And who the hell uses scroll lock? Do any of you guys actually use like okay, there's a few buttons on the keyboard. What the hell are they for? Scroll lock. Home, end. What the hell is home and end? And what's insert? What is insert? What doesn't make any sense? Is it like copy paste? Is that what it is? Does page up and down like actually scroll up and down? Oh, it does. Okay. I guess that could be useful. But like what the hell is home for? What does home do? Some of these keys, I swear, I was like, literally have zero purpose. Do you not use page up and page down? No, do you? I just use the scroll wheel. Which I have reversed, by the way. I know a lot of people really hate that. My scroll up and scroll down are like backwards. So you scroll down to scroll up, and then you scroll up to scroll down. Because it feels more natural, because it's like your phone, you know? Like to scroll down on your phone, you scroll up. You pull the page up, you know? It makes more sense. You're looking into a keyboard with magnetic switches, so you can manually set the actuation point. I don't even know what that means. Once inside the PC cleaning, I cleaned my PC, or my brother cleaned my PC in last October. So that's like fairly recent, honestly, but it's already very dusty. Use it in programs like Excel and Word. Oh, like home and end? Oh, insert makes sense, I guess, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I never use those programs. Use a keyboard for anything but type? Exactly, exactly. OpenAI makes 60% keyboard by like the arrow keys. Yeah, I use the arrow keys. 60 doesn't have arrow keys. Oh, I actually need the arrow keys. Sometimes I use the arrow keys very often. When I was using my brother's like small keyboard, that I really noticed the arrow keys were like squished in there, and I was like, I couldn't really. It was hard to tell, you know. But also, he had a keyboard where like none of the like letter and number keys were labeled. Like Control, Windows, they were all like just colors. Like it was like I was like I don't know which one's which. And welcome in protagonist. How are you? You need the arrow keys. Yeah, I use the arrows often. Just still you're typing in BIM, no need for arrow keys. I do all my typing in BIM and I use the arrow keys always. I'm just bad at BIM. I just use arrow keys over and over, and then I do use like W and $sign sometimes, but like most of the time I'm using the arrow keys, so I'm just bad. You miss the number pad sometimes? I don't miss the number pad. I I don't think I have a huge use for it. And welcome in, Jung. English only in chat, please. You got a 4-day weekend. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, it's President's Day, right? It's President's Day? English only. And Gwen, thank you so much for the 11 months. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, we have a holiday on Monday as well, but I'm gonna be working, so I'm saving up all my vacation days. So like I can like work on a holiday and like move it like take a different day off. So that's what I've been doing. I'm gonna work every holiday in the year and then do that. But yeah, that's awesome. You got Friday off as well. That is very nice. I wonder what actual country has the most holidays. Japan has quite a few, but like that's because that's the only days off they get. So they actually have quite a few. Um, I don't know. I think like a lot of my coworkers are in Ireland, and they seem to have quite a few, but it seems about on par with ours. US has like really few. Um, like when I look at the holidays list, like US has like barely any. So that sucks for you guys. Um, the funny thing about that, your regular day off was supposed to be on Monday, but since I was on a holiday, it was moved to Tuesday. Oh, so you didn't get yesterday off, you're getting Monday, Tuesday off. That's pretty cool. Moving to Japan. I mean, you'll literally get like only those days off a year, by the way. Like they don't have vacations. So that is a trade-off and it's not worth it. They're like, hey, you work weekends, we'll have a bunch of holidays to make up for no days off. Yeah, they're like, you can't take a 1 week vacation. So like here's a bunch of bank holidays. Going to Google, Nepal has 35 bank holidays? That's so many. That's like 7 weeks, no? Wait, what? That's so many. That's like, wait, hold on. It's like 3 a month. But like 3 of the 4 weeks a month is like a long weekend. What? We should all move to Nepal. Um, Now that I can finish the game this week, hopefully. Be safe. Nice, nice. And welcome in, Demon. How are you? US only has 6. I know US has so few. Every time I look at the list, I'm like, ooh, that is a very small amount. How many does BC have? It must be at least like 12, no? 10 to 12. What's in Nepal? They get 35 holidays a year. Like national holidays. You want to get a home console or just get on Steam? Not really a huge fan of playing JRPGs at your desk. Yeah, just don't play JRPGs. How about that? No. I don't know. What software is it on? You can play on your Nintendo DS, a Steam Deck. Do you have a PSP? It's on PlayStation, right? You're packing your bags right now. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, to play it's in our DNA. We'll help you enjoy. Steam, PS4, PS5, Xbox. Not PSP? Maybe get a Steam Deck. So you could play it handheld. I heard Steam Decks are quite fun. Don't got a console anymore at the moment. Well, you had to guess something. There was a PSP. Oh, like back in like the original, like back in the day. Word on the street is Nintendo console drops Q1 next year. Yeah, it's gonna be soon, right? You play your Switch 99% docked. I don't know. I don't know. I don't play my Switch that much right now. I like legitimately don't play Switch very much right now, so I actually cannot say. But when I did play, I would play mostly docked, yeah. But some games like I'd play like Stardew and stuff like undocked, like handheld. Um, I like a good handheld, but I don't like playing stuff like Breath of the Wild, on handheld. You love it because you can play as a female protagonist. it's nice to have the option. But I also don't really like. I mean, you don't always need it. Like it depends. Like if you're playing as like a self-insert character or if it's like a character. Because like I wouldn't want the option to play as like female Kratos, you know. But like, um, but then like when you think about it, most games have like male protagonists. Maybe that's where Japanese games are actually slightly more progressive. But they probably have female protagonists for different reasons. It's not like, oh, it's for representation. It's for female players to feel included. Like I think they're just like, oh, we just want like pretty girl, you know? Um, Even like a mini comp, you want one? Yeah, yeah. I don't have a use for it, but I understand the appeal. Like I think it's cool. Oh wait till this handheld PC they're more refined, like the Apple Vision. I don't have a strong opinion about this. You guys know I'm not like a new tech. I'm not like a tech guy. You know, I watch some tech YouTube channels. Um, but it's usually about like silly issues and not like or like scams and not like actually like new tech. Um, I watch Some Ordinary Gamer, right? You guys know Murohar, and like he recently made a video about the Genshin drama, and I was like, this is so weird. Like this guy normally makes videos about like like actual news, you know, but then like he was like talking about the Genshin drama, and I was like, what the hell is happening? Like it just feels weird. You know, see a female Kratos. Oh gosh. And welcome in Bear. How are you? The female MC route, there's differences on who you interact with, got its own soundtrack, and the personality is different to her male counterpart. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, my fellow Canadian, Mudahar. And welcome in Seoul. Are you the K-pop idol Mijuins? Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's my stage name, Mijuins. Wouldn't be the weirdest stage name in K-pop, so you know, fair enough. And welcome in Elijah. How are you? And welcome in JL. Hope y'all doing well. Yeah. So usually I don't watch tech YouTubers for like actually like new tech stuff because um I don't care. I don't care. I'm like I don't mind having like um for me it's like I don't buy tech because it's like I think it's cool. Like I buy tech for the purpose of it for the purpose of it. You know, like it's like oh like I'm not buying like a new computer because I think the new computer is cool. Like I'm buying it because I need a computer. You know, like I want to do things on the computer. You know, um. So fair enough. Are you me Jewing right now? Yeah, me Jewings is it me Jewing? You only watch SSSS. You only watch SFF because you're gonna ask small form factor PC videos. Oh, like the your tiny PC kind of thing. Um, but why do you even use the acronym? Why even use the acronym and then mock me for not knowing the acronym? Is this just say the full thing? I have to watch Mono the pool for the vibes. So have fun, have fun. Um, enjoy your married life, Ricky. Congratulations again. You just want to upgrade and change your setup. I mean, that's fine. Like for me, it's like I just do it for like practical reasons. Like if I'm like, oh, like my computer is no longer able to play the games I want to play, then I will update my computer. Or if it's like my computer is broken, then I will update my computer. But I'm not like gonna update it because I think the new thing is cool, you know? But that's also like but that's like if you want to do that too, that's totally fine. Like if you enjoy that and you think like you like keeping up with tech stuff, as long as you can afford it, like why not? Um I like the same thing as saying like, oh, like some people don't like some people only wear clothes for the functionality of it, you know? But obviously I obviously buy clothes because I like it. So it's like it just depends on what you care about. You rather spend that money on Shein? I haven't bought on Shein in a very long time. Okay, I'm gonna change my ways. I'm gonna shop at Aritzia. Very expensive. Maybe not. Okay, maybe I'm not ready for that yet. I might go like step up. You know, like I might do like I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about where do people even shop here in Canada? Like, I don't even know. Cause like my favorite Korean store shut down, and then all the other Korean stores that people recommend that are similar are also shut down. And I hate Yes Style. Like I really hate Yes Style. Um, so I don't really know where I'll buy my clothes. Your next PC case seems to be coming out within a few months, so almost upgrading. Let's go, let's go. Um, you guys consider yourself brand loyalists? I don't think you should be loyal to a corporation, in my opinion. I think it's fair to be like, oh, this brand I know makes quality products. Um, I think that's valid. Like saying like, oh, like this company, like I for me, it's like okay, I know um, Lululemon makes good workout clothes. Um, I will buy Lululemon like workout clothes. Like that's fine, but like yeah, yeah. But it's not necessarily like loyalty, you know? Like I'm not loyal to the brand. Um like I'll continue to buy from the brand quality is as long as the quality is good and the brand is not like being awful, you know? um you're huge brand loyalist and biased to the rest. I mean like it depends how you define it. Like if it's like, oh, like I'm gonna defend the brand. I'm gonna defend the brand when they do something bad. Like they're a corporation, like they don't care about you, right? Like being like parasocial to it is weird, in my opinion. But like yeah, like fighting for your brand, like bro, like the company does not care about you. Like they just want your money. Um but like it's totally normal and it's good to be like recognizing these brands that make good products and ones that you like and ones that provide good service and like that's obviously valid. But I think that should only extend to as long as they continue to provide that, you know? It's a transactional relationship. Honda loves you? Sure, sure. That they send you emails, they're like, we appreciate and value you as a customer. And Chikano's like, yes. Honda loves me. Hyundai sends me those emails too. They're like, thank you for being scammed at our dealership. Like and then they're like, please rate our service. And then oh my god, okay. When I got my car serviced, they called me like they called me like 14 times afterwards. And I ignored all their calls because I don't pick up my phone. But they called me like over and over. They left like 6 voicemails telling me to rate it. And I was like, leave me alone. Like they called me so much. I was so annoyed. Um like I'll rate them like last time I rated them because the lady at the front was like, oh, if you give us a good rating, we'll give you $100 off. So I was like, yes, I will rate you. So I did that, but they didn't offer me anything this time, so I didn't rate them. Picking up your phone for boomers. Yeah, I just add everyone to my contacts, and then so if I don't recognize it, like if I don't recognize it, I just don't answer. Um, and welcome in Raymond. Hope you're doing well. Meet can be bought. My 5-star or like 10-star rating can be bought. Yes. Um, but like I mean, $100 off my service. Like yes, I'll take it. Obviously. I have suppressed unknown callers set to on. Well, I'm most worried that like I'll actually get an important call. You know. Like what if the hospital is calling and saying like, hello, like your parents have gotten into a car accident, like you know, like I feel like I would want some calls to be answered, but surely they'll leave a voicemail, you know, if it was that urgent, you know. Um, so it really just depends. And now the iPhone has that feature where like it will like show you the transcript of the voicemail, like you don't even have to like listen to it. Um, it is very nice. I like that feature a lot. And you can even like read the transcript as they're leaving the voicemail, and you can pick it up if you really need to. It's funny how like most companies also have text too, like no one trying to chat on the phone. Yeah, yeah. Every time like when I book appointments and stuff, like if you can just booking appointments on like booking appointments on like an online software is so superior because you can just look at their schedule and see the available times, right? Because when you call someone and ask for the appointment, they're like, does this time work for you? And you're like, well, like I want it to be like at this time. And then like you have to like, you're probably not getting the best time that you could have gotten, right? Because like you have to just like, we have to just like negotiate the time. And like you can't just look at their schedule and be like, oh, this time's open, that works for me. So it's like super annoying. But like I like a good online schedule where you can just pick it out. You hate when that happens. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's so much better to just book it online when you can see all the available spots and just pick one instead of like having them like read out a few to you, you know? Um, so maybe I think in the future it'll be more and more of those online ones, you know? But yeah, it's I'm now I'm a lot better at like at calling places. When I was younger, I like hated calling. I think I just had like more like social anxiety when I was younger, so I was like I just didn't want to like call and like book an appointment. But now I'm just like I still don't want to do it, but like I will, you know. But like I delay it a long time. Especially calling my doctor. I swear my doctor never picks up. Um, Not that I go to the doctor often, but like when I like once in a while, like when I do call my doctor, I'm like I cannot get an appointment. I'm just so annoyed. Um, you're talking all professional. You don't definitely don't talk like that. Yeah, yeah. Like customer service voice. It's yeah. I mean when you're calling it's like you just have to be like very polite, you know? But at least at my job, like I don't have to be that like I don't have to be like that. Like we just kind of talk like chill. Especially like especially in software, like people like swear in meetings and stuff. It's like it's chill. It's chill. Like we're not like super professional. It's not like we have to like talk to like clients or anything like that. So it's really not a big deal. Um, we're super chill in that space. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, yeah, I didn't know like what was allowed and stuff till I like kind of started. I think the companies I did like my internship that were a bit more like professional, a bit more like boomer, but like um on my on my company it's like it's very chill. So it's like I don't really feel like I don't really like swear that much IRL. Like that's why my stream is family friendly, but like you know my coworkers definitely do, and it's like totally fine. Obviously, like don't be like controversial, but like it's chill. It's chill. Yeah, what's everyone been up to this week? I went to Costco. I went to Costco this week and I was only buying a few things, but I spent $200. I was like, how did I spend $200? Like my grocery bill for the month is usually like including all like my household stuff is usually like 300, like not much more than 300. Like including like all like my like my toiletries and stuff like that. Um so I was very surprised. um Costco aka Paradise, is it? It was fine, but I feel like I can't buy a lot of stuff cuz like it takes up so much space, you know? Like I bought eggs and I bought 3 dozen eggs. I bought 3 dozen eggs. I was like, oh, is this too much? Like, can I finish this? So I'm like, every time I'm there, I'm like, is this too much food? Like, but like the eggs last till March 30th. So like, surely I can finish 3 dozen eggs by March 30th. I don't know. I'll have to see. Maybe I won't be able to finish it. And I had to buy 6 liters of oat milk, but it was so much cheaper. It was so much cheaper to buy at Costco. Cause like it was like I can't remember how much it cost, but like normally like one bottle of the oat milk, which is like 2 liters, is like it's like $7 or something. But like I think three of them together were like maybe like $10 to $15. I can't remember. But carrying it all was very heavy. I like went to get the bag out of my car. I put everything in one bag and I was like, oh my god, it's so heavy. I was like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. But my arms are tired. And then I went to Pilates yesterday and then like my arms was dying. I was like, oh my god, it was a Costco. Some people consider people use profanity a lot as a lack of intelligence. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously there's no correlation there. I did I work with very intelligent people and they do swear. A lot of eggs for one little human. Yeah, maybe I won't finish it. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I'll give some to my mom. But it lasts on March 30th. So like that's like a month and a half. And surely it doesn't go bad that fast. You know, you could stretch it out another week. um for finding that little extra spice that livens up your language, you use it a lot. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. I don't have a strong opinion on either way. Like, I don't really like associate anything with it. You know, like I'm not like, oh, like people are like, you know, I don't really consider um like it doesn't mean anything. Like it doesn't like it doesn't say anything about your character. It's just words. Did you make one trip in the car? Of course, of course. Making two trips is for weak people. You know, you gotta do one trip. Especially I live in a high rise, so like making two trips is such a pain. I really try to do one trip when I can, and then sometimes I'll even leave like non-perishable items in the car to like take a different day. You know, because like it's making two trips is just a pain. Welcome in, Mr. Bug. How are you? It's a Japanese version for As If It's Your Last. It is. It is. The one my mom hates. I'm strong. I had like, ah, I was late to Pilates yesterday. Um, by like 5 minutes, but then I was like, oh my god, I'm late. And my instructor was like, oh my god, you're never late. Um, but then I was kind of glad I was late because like we had like the hardest workout. We did like continuous, continuous ab workouts. Like I was like, my abs are actually like, usually my abs don't get sore the next day from like just like normal like workouts that include abs. But today it was like focus only on abs, um, for like the entire hour. So like today my abs really hurt. Um, but like we did a lot of like arm stuff too. My arms are my arms are tired. She makes me hold the weights, and she's like, make sure you don't like lower them down. You know, like if you're holding weights, like make sure you keep them up high. You know, like and not like keep letting your arms drop down. But me, I'm just like they won't stay up. I'm sorry. um, great song. She's kidding, right? No, because she doesn't like the Japanese. She thinks it's cringy. My mom is like natively Japanese, so she like she does not like the Japanese version of the K-pop songs. Um, but my Japanese is not good enough to understand when something is cringe. You know, like you need a certain level of language to understand when it's cringe. And I'm not there, so I can listen to it. Pretty okay still procrastinating again. That's okay. That's okay. Ab soreness is tough. You're taking a rest day from the gym today. Make sure to stretch. It's very hard to stretch your abs though. I don't really feel the stretch, even if I like curl my back up. Um, but I don't really know what to do about that. But I can stretch like my side. I can feel like my obliques are a bit sore as well, so I can stretch the side. Feels good. Mom only likes the Canadian versions. Yeah, she likes the English version, I guess. I don't really think she likes Blackpink. That's not really her style. You can lay on the ground. Yeah, just lay on the ground. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, side stretch works, but like I can't stretch like my front abs. You know, I don't really know what to do about that. Welcome in, Matisse. Is that right? Showing this is like a next goal horn. That's like the same horn for everyone. Isn't it always the same sound? I don't know what she listens to. I don't think she really listens to music. I don't think she's a music person really. Um, but yeah, I had like, oh, yes, it was so rough. Pilates yesterday. I was actually like, I was just dying. But I've improved a lot. My instructor was very proud of me. Um, my technique is way better than when I started. Cause like before, she would tell me like I would lie on my back, and then like my back is too curved, right? So like the back like my back here doesn't touch the ground when I lie down, um, which is like an issue. So like she makes me like push this part down, like kind of like the bottom of your ribs to touch the ground. Um, and before like it would be like so hard for me to push that part down. But now I can do it. Now I can do it. And I finally mastered the lats. I could engage my lats properly instead of her like trying to make me do it for like an hour and then like still not being able to do it. I'm able to. She's like, oh, can you like push your like shoulder back, and then I could do it like immediately now, which is good. It's crazy. How many days do you work out? I do one time a week of my Pilates. Like I do like private lesson, I guess. And then I work out on my own, like maybe like another 1 or 2 extra days. Usually, it's usually like one like total, I guess. Like I do like smaller. I don't do like full hour workouts outside of that. Um, I might do like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, because it's easier for me to actually be able to do it. One trip is easy for me. It was quite heavy. My arms are still really weak. We don't really do like arm workouts. We do like lats and we do like back workouts, but we don't really do arm workouts. And my instructor is like way stronger than me, and she doesn't make fun of me, but she's like she'll like demonstrate the workout and then she'll like take off the weights. She'll be like, okay, like let me show you the workout, and then she like takes off like the weights so then like I can do it. But she's really strong, so um like when I was doing some like I was doing kind of like a sit up kind of thing, and she can just like she was just having her hand like behind me, and I swear she was like she was just able to like hold me up. She's very strong, but she does like weight training every day, and she's a Pilates instructor, so she kind of gets a lot of workouts in there. But yeah, that's been my week. I can really feel when I stand up. My abs my abs hurt, but I my abs are definitely getting stronger. Um, and I've been working on my leg muscles. I've started to do like squats. I finally learned how to do squats properly. So now I've succumbed to the squats, and now I'm doing it. Pilates looks intense. It's very core heavy. Is she going for Urbosa abs IRL? We'll see how we get there. I have like lines here. Like I have like line here, line in the middle, but I don't have like horizontal lines. I think it's very hard to get that. I think especially for women, I think it's really hard to get that. Um, and like I think I'm always gonna have fat here. I think it's really hard to get rid of it. Um, 8 pack incoming, maybe. And welcome in Sana. Miju rhymes with Riju. Oh yeah, for when I used to play Breath of Wild a lot, people were like, "Oh, did you name yourself after Riju?" And I'm like, "No, I honestly didn't. Like it was just an accident. I didn't even think about it." Um, I'm ripped. I'm trying. I'm trying. You respect my workouts. I'm glad you respect my workouts. Um, but yeah, I need to get my legs stronger. My legs are really weak and my arms are really weak. So but I'll work on it. I'll work on it. With squats, man, my legs like really hurt after that, because my legs really can't handle it. I just feel like weak legged for like the next day. The average 4 to 5 days, you do weight training. A lot of it's for anxiety and just to feel better. I mean, yeah, I know like doing exercise and like working out is like really good, not only for your like physical health but also your mental health. So that I'm glad that's been helping you. And welcome in Maestro. What's the discussion? We're talking about working out again. We're all gym rats somehow. But yeah, how are you? Diet consistency is helpful. Diet is important too. My diet is I eat pretty healthy. I still have a bit of a sweet tooth. I like eating a lot of snacks. But I'm trying to make my own snacks, like make my own desserts, like make my own sweets. Mostly because it's expensive at the store, but also because like I think it's just healthier to make at home, and I can reduce the amount of sugar in it. Um, but I think like I'm trying to eat more like healthier snacks, like fruit, when it's not too expensive. And also like I'm part of the reason I went to Costco was for my favorite dried mangoes. Those are really good. So I'm trying to. I try to eat healthy, but I still like sweets. Either working out, food, or teeth. Those are our three go-tos. We love talking about teeth, yeah. But food, like if food is just a universal um food is just a universal thing to talk about. Like no matter where you're from, we can all just talk about food, you know? Um no wonder Miji got ab gym. I did a huge ab workout yesterday. They're very hard. Your workout's running to the bank. Running to the bank? Because you keep missing your buses? You were trying to go to the bank and then you sorry, wait, I'm confused. You love ice cream. I'm not really like an ice cream person. I'm more of like you guys know I like my carbs, you know? The Philippine mango, of course, the Philippine mango. Um, you like cake? I like some cakes. Like I don't like cake with too much icing. But you know, I know Chad is a big fan. Carrot cake, really good. Hard as a rock, I can tell. Thank you. Thank you. um Y'all are making me hungry. Favorite is salted caramel. If I had to pick an ice cream flavor, I don't know. Maybe like I like a good coffee ice cream, I think, like a coffee flavor. Um I don't know. Maybe some gelato. I don't know what flavor I would go for though. Yeah, spice cake yesterday with walnut and yellow raisins in it, and it was god like it sounds delicious. I'm not jealous at all. Yeah, the cake without the kinds of cake without icing are my favorites, honestly. Mine cookies and cream and homemade vanilla. Okay, homemade ice cream is built different. Something's up with that. You like mochi? I like mochi. You like mango mochi? Like mango inside, or like ice cream mochi? Like I like the mochi ice cream. I think that's my go-to. But it's not like a flavor. It's like a it's like a different thing, you know? Um, Ice cream mochi. Ah, okay, okay. Mochi is just a thing on the outside, so like you can eat it all sorts of ways. You can even eat it in like savory like soups and stuff. Yeah, like mochi has a lot of flour on it. Is that weird? I mean, surely that doesn't really add anything. It doesn't really add a flavor, does it? It's just I don't think there's a. Do you just like licking flour or Olive Garden has the best tiramisu? There's no way Olive Garden has the best tiramisu. There's no way. Um, like there's you probably like you need to hit up like an Italian bakery. We have an Italian bakery here in Vancouver. So good. It's so good. They do. I don't know. We don't have Olive Garden here, so I cannot confirm. But I feel like that cannot be true. Yeah, I feel like that cannot be true. Like, there's gotta be a better tiramisu out there. You just like the powdery texture? I kind of feel that. I kind of feel that. Um, but I mean, I don't have a strong preference for. I like all sorts of mochi, but it really, it's like it's such a. It's like saying like, oh, I like this rice. You know, like I feel like it's there's so many like varieties of it that like it's very hard to say. Um, but in terms of the ice cream one, I think the no, like I'm not trying to be like boring here, but the vanilla one is like by far the best. Like I've tried the other, like it's called Yukimi Daifuku, the brand. Don't get other ones. The other ones are weird. Um, but the Japanese brand and like the red packaging, um, that one like I've tried the other ones. There's like matcha, there's mango, there's strawberry, but I think the vanilla one is still the best. I think just like the flavor of the vanilla ice cream and the mochi together just like really complement it. I think the other ones like they're good, but I think the vanilla one is still superior. It just works, you know? It's the OG. It was meant for that, and it works. Um, you also like yellow cake and strawberry cake and vanilla ice cream with wafers. What is yellow cake? Is it just a cake that's yellow? Or is it like, do you mean like vanilla cake? I actually don't know. But yeah, I don't have I don't have a, cake is not my favorite thing. You're watching Attorney right now, and the guy who's winning used to live in my area years ago, and he would run through us all. You're rooting against him. That means he was just better than you guys. I guess that makes sense. He's there. You should root for your hometown superstar. You know. You got a coupon for free 1.5 bottle liter of Coke. So I'm drinking Coke for the first time in like 3 years. Okay. I never drink Coke. And like if you don't drink soda for a long time and you like drink Coke, you're like, oh, like why is this like? Doesn't it feel like so fizzy? Like you're like it makes your eyes water. Like every time I don't drink soda very often, so like if I drink like Coke, it's like very strong, right? It's like it feels so strong. I'm like I think you just get used to it, but like I was like, what the hell? Like I can't handle the fizziness of it. I have to like leave it for a bit. He's a from California and you moved back, thank goodness. Wow, you just want to be a big fish in a small pond. I see. You drink carpet and everything, even sparkling water, so you're used to it. But I feel like Coke is like extra strong fizzy. You drink a half-liter bottle of Sprite per week, so I'm used to a little fizz. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You prefer Coke over Pepsi, especially vanilla Coca-Cola. I don't have a strong soda opinions. I'm sorry. I don't really drink soda, so I cannot really speak to Coke versus Pepsi or anything like that. Pink Venom is one of your favorites. Nice. I still like the song a lot. You're drinking a Celsius. Wait, I thought that was like a joke. Is that like an actual thing? I thought Chicano was just mocking the metric system. He lost a Japanese to beat him. You're way too toxic, Chicano. You gotta get over your losses, you know? He beat you. But yeah, I didn't know that was actually a drink. Looks like I am. You have to make the fighting game community seem welcoming, you know? Also, this fluffy sweater is like shedding all over these like I'm wearing like yoga pants and they're really it just clings to all the fuzziness. But I recently got one of those like rolly thingies, so it's all good. Do you have cheat days? No, I don't really like restrict myself normally, so I don't really have cheat days. Definitely that guy when it comes to competition. A sore loser. I see how it is. Well, I guess if you openly admit to it, that's better. The worst thing is the worst thing is like the people who are like, "Oh no, I don't like the people who are like very unself-aware. They're like, I don't hold grudges. Like I'm not a competitor. Like when someone is like, I'm not a competitive person, and then they just like, whenever you like enter a competitive situation, they're just like the worst loser ever, and you're like, yeah, sure, you're not a competitive person. It's more common than you think. Yeah, but, like I think like for me, um, like I think for me, like I think I'm like more like jokingly competitive, you know? Like I'm like I like a good friendly competition. But most of the time I don't have too much ego in my own skill at things, you know? So like especially in things that are competitive, like sports or like like games and stuff, I'm not usually like that. Like I'm not like, oh, I'm so good at it. So like I don't have a strong opinion. I mean, to a certain extent, having too much positivity can seem very fabricated. I mean, some people might just not care as much, you know? Like they might just like not have, you know, their ego tied up in whether they win or lose. Maybe they're just having fun. But it really depends on what it is. Would you call me a rat on Discord yesterday? I'll never get over it. You call me ratty all the time. So either we're both insulting each other or we're both complimenting each other. You're competitive at work? I mean, I don't know what. To inspire motivation. I see, I see. I don't feel I don't really have a thing to compete at work. Um, you call the cops for actual road. Yeah, you called me a snitch. And welcome in, Leggin. How are you? Sorry, I couldn't pronounce like an backwards. You know, like nah. I guess nah. It gotten less toxic over the years, but a little still exists in my heart. I mean, like as long as it's over something that's like not that like, you know, it's a game. Like as long as it's not like disproportional to the thing. Like a bit of friendly competition obviously is fine, but if you're like if you just start like going off at someone over a video game, then you know that's a problem. Yeah. I think being like flaming each other like you know a little bit of trash talk. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, like as long as you're not like raging, like as long as you're not like raging, giving them death threats because you lost at a video game, like, you know, obviously there's a balance. I called you ratty at most 10 times. That's only because you were being ratty. Sure. Yeah, okay. Well, you were also being ratty. It's Legna. Thank you very much. Sorry. I'm very sorry. How are you doing today, Legna? Um, everything is balanced. Exactly, exactly. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with a bit of, as long as you're both on board with it, you know? As long as you're both on the same page, a bit of trash talk is fun. Um, but like, and it's okay to be upset when you lose. Um, but also it's unhealthy to have too much of your self-worth tied into whether you win or lose, you know? And it's not a good look to be like aggressive towards someone who doesn't want it if you lost, you know? Please don't rage. Why are you adding me? I don't rage. I only rage at Switch Sports. Switch Sports. We're very toxic on Switch Sports. Um, but you know, they can't hear me. They can't hear me. I wouldn't do it to their face because they're probably children. We just the rage at games, at least on stream, she just laughs. I mean, I play League of Legends and I don't rage, so I think I'm past raging, you know? I will say I have been playing Elden Ring. Have been frustrated. I would say I've been frustrating. I'm not like raging. I'm not like angry, but I'm like I have been frustrated. You know, like when I'm losing over and over. I'm like, but I'm more like upset. You know, like I'm more just like upset that I'm losing. And more like I'm not like I don't know who I'd even rage at. You know, like I guess it depends on your definition is. You haven't punched a table in months. Beer wall on the other hand. I've been in water rafting reef. She gets big mad. Not really. Not really. She rages at the creepy comments. Hmm. I get annoyed at the creepy comments. I mean, it really depends. Like to me, like raging. To me, like raging seems like I don't know. To me, like raging feels like more like unnecessarily angry, like an outburst of anger. And I don't think I really have that. I think obviously like getting frustrated and stuff is normal. I'm getting like annoyed. If you have like a teammate say that keeps like inting, like obviously getting annoyed is valid. But like getting overly angry, I think is different. If you're getting overly angry over a video game, you need to stop playing. You need to like take a step back, touch some grass. You know, it's still just a game. Got cap on not raging in League. I don't think I do, but I'm not that. I think it's because like I'm not that like invested in my League of Legends skill. Like I know I suck. So someone tells me I suck in the chat, I'm like, yeah, I suck. Like deal with it. Should we show them how we do it every day? We should. We should. Would you ever play Elden Ring on stream? I might. I might. We did play Dark Souls one time. But I only played it like once. Like I played like one stream. I don't think I would play like the whole game on stream. Um, but I don't know what I would like stream about it. Because like right now I'm just doing like a first playthrough, and I'm not like too invested in like I'm not too invested in like exploring everything and like doing everything. I'm just kind of going through the bosses. Um, so I'm having a bit of a rough time because I'm underleveled. But I'm also like bad at the game, so like I think I'll have a rough time either way. Maybe once I finish the game, we'll fight Melania. Sure, no, I'm kidding. People are trying to rage over a lot. I feel like some sort of entitlement issue. Yeah, and they have too much. They just have too much ego. Like they think like too much of their ego is tied into their skill at the game, and they blame other people. They like like all that stuff. And welcome in Cherry, Child, and Ring. I have been. I have been. I just beat Godric, which I'm so proud about. I was struggling, but I did it. I beat Rick. Stop raging and start feeling the grass between your toes. Yeah. You missed the Dark Souls stream? It was, you can watch the VOD. It was painful though. I don't know if you want to watch me fight Gundyr. For like, literally, it was 2 hours and 48 minutes of fighting Gundyr. And thank you so much for the sub, Rashi. I appreciate it. I'm a Dark Souls 3 pro gamer, yeah. I mean, honestly, that 3 hours fighting Gundyr helped me beat Margit. Like, if I took like 2 hours to beat Margit, but if I hadn't played Dark Souls before, I wouldn't have understood the theory behind how you're supposed to fight. You know, like it would have taken me like 4 hours probably. Elden Ring is a bad idea. Some new viewers might roast you for not playing how they want. Are they bad? I know some viewers are really bad. Like Hollow Knight people are like very like backseaty. But I don't know how. I know like I've been watching a lot of Elden Ring videos, and like in the chat, like in the comments, like so many like annoying Elden Ring fanboys, like so FromSoft fanboys that like are just like, oh, like you think this they're like, oh, you're criticizing this boss fight for like this specific reason, like just get good. And it's like, come on, like so many people are like, that's so annoying. Like, okay, we're just having a critical discussion. Like, the game is not perfect. The game has faults, right? Like, the game has many, many faults. It is a revolutionary game. I admit that. But it's not a perfect game by any means, right? Like, there's a lot of things that you could criticize about Elden Ring. And, like, some people just, like, cannot handle this. Some people cannot handle it. I rage sometimes, but overall I enjoy gaming. Fair enough, fair enough. Mijania, Blade of Mikuleth. That's me. That's me. I am maybe I'll just be Milania. Milania. Blade of Mikuleth with like 2 eyes. It's snowing. I'm sorry. I hope you don't have to go anywhere today. Oh, we show him how we do it every day. We saw a video of a guy being Margit using Morse code controls. Yeah, people have beat the game like with like DDR, with the Ring Fit controller. Like, I'm sorry. I had a hard time with like my PlayStation controller. Like, I cannot play anymore. You'd be a great gaming commentator. Like a esports commentator. I don't think I would. Bloodborne was better. I bought Bloodborne. I don't know if I'll play it, but it was $10, so I bought it on my PlayStation. But I don't know if I will play it. Should she get into FIFA games if she likes soccer? What? I don't like soccer, I'm sorry. Um, have you heard of Neo? It's kind of like Soulsborne. Sounds like weeb game. I think I've heard of it though, yeah. I could see you saying, listen here, fanboys, just play the game. I mean, I wouldn't tolerate any backseating, honestly. I had, okay, two worst backseating in my game before I like kind of like realized I just need to crack down and just stop people. I literally have like a command because like it got so bad when I played Pokemon for the very first time on stream. Like I'd never played a Pokemon game before. I didn't know how it worked. My very first time playing, and you can guess how bad the backseating got. Like people would literally just like tell me exactly, like they'd be like, use this Pokemon, use this move, like switch to this Pokemon, use this, like they were backseating every single thing I should do. So like it was like so annoying. But now I have no like tolerance for it. We just like, you know, I realize you just have to shut it down. It's cheap and really good. Bloodborne stream? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I think it's just because like it's very hard for me to stream it, like really hard games, because I have to really focus, you know. Like at a certain point, like and like the games are so difficult. And welcome in Tomoya. Do I like cars? Not really. Um, yeah, chess. Like any game where it's like turn based, so they can tell you exactly what to do at any given time. Because like they can't really tell you like in Dark Souls to like dodge now, roll now. Like you know, like it'll be too late. But like obviously they can still tell you how to. They can still tell you to play. They'll be like, oh, like, yeah. I think the Souls community would be where, yeah, a lot of really toxic FromSoft fans for sure. And you know, I probably don't play Souls games how they want me to play. Like I did use summons in both Margit and Godric fight. And I just like kind of kept throwing myself at it until I learned the moves and I won. Um, but then like I feel like people would just be like, oh, like use this build. Like why aren't you using this meta build? Um, like why aren't you using I don't know, like this one, you know, like it's so annoying. Like and some people are like especially bad. They're like, oh, like if you summon, that's like easy mode, you know? They're like using the summons just makes like the boss into like the boss like doesn't even attack you. Like you can just like wail on the boss, and the summon will take all the aggro. I'm like, that is not true in my opinion. Like that is in my experience. Maybe my summon is very low level. Or, like my summon was like level 1, I guess, but like maybe it's different later on. But I'm like, he was definitely still attacking me, and my summon could only take so many hits, so I'd have to um, like a lot of times it would just die. Like in both Margit and Godric, I eventually started summoning when phase 2 started because like it would just die before phase 2. I'm like this. In my opinion, like it makes it slightly easier because sometimes you get a moment to heal. But like it's really not like trivial still, you know. Um, you get around the backseating rules by only suggesting the worst possible option. That's like the opposite of backseating. Just like saying like, oh, it's a fire type Pokemon. Try using um grass. It's better to shut people down, so I'm left to be the one who solved to help you out. I mean, like some streams, people are okay with that. It really depends on the game, and for me, it depends on the game. It depends on the streamer. So like, I mean, like I sometimes there's different types of backseaters. I think like some people are just trying to help. Like some people are genuinely trying to help, um, and they don't know that it's not against the rules. And then some people are like toxic about it. They're like, "Oh, you're an idiot. Like, why are you doing that?" Like, you know. Um, the second type is just like get rid of those people immediately. The first type, if you just tell them like, "Hey, that's not allowed." That's why I have the command to explain like what's okay and what's not, because every streamer has different rules. Like, yeah, the first person is okay. The second person toxic. You got a PS5 recently. Got Ghost of Tsushima. You love it? Nice, nice. I heard that one's hard as well. Base summon user. I like my girl Aurelia, the jellyfish. She's she's always by my side. I love her. But I don't summon the NPCs because there's nothing wrong with it. But I want to beat on my own, which takes like 2 hours, by the way. No, but Godric only took me like Godric took me like an hour and a half, something like that. But like I really don't like grinding for levels, so I think my level is like um I think my levels is low. Cause I really hate, you guys know I hate grinding. Like even in Pokemon, like you guys know, like I hate grinding for levels, so I'm like always under leveled. I'm making it harder for myself than I need to be. But like my ideal okay, for me, I don't know if I'm like a masochist, but like for me in a Souls game, my ideal level of difficulty for a boss fight is, or in like any sort of difficult game, like Cuphead for example, my ideal level of difficulty for a boss fight is like taking an hour to an hour and a half to beat it. Like I don't know if I'm just crazy and like I just hate myself and like I want to suffer, but like for me that's like ideal. Like for me it's like if it's a really hard game, that's how long it will take me, and that's about the level of difficulty where I feel very satisfied after beating it, you know? Um Obviously not every boss has to be like that, but I like a good hour long struggle, you know? um People hating your potion consumption so much that we got this. Oh yeah. Okay, but that's like valid. That's like valid. I do use a lot of potions, you know? Um but some people are like, oh, like using potions is like, if people are like, oh, using potions is like, okay, to be fair, my use of potions is very abnormal. So like it was, I don't think it was intended to like revive cycle. But it's okay. It's okay. It's still valid, you know. I still beat Cynthia. It's still valid. Some are really awesome and call your gameplay ratty. Exactly. The compliment of ratty, you know? I mean, rolling on the ground is pretty ratty, isn't it? Like playing Dark Souls and rolling, pretty ratty. Emotional support jellyfish is a necessity. My girl Aurelia, like I'm so attached to her, honestly. Do you have a rank of waifus you like Gardevoir? Like waifus in Pokemon? Like at the Pokemon and not the people? Because obviously, I might have a favorite Pokemon, um, you know, person. But I don't know about. I don't find any Pokemon particularly attractive. I'm very sorry. Um, but maybe there will be one that's maybe I just haven't thought of one, but I don't know. Um, Ouija versus the fanboys. I mean, we will fight them all together. How about that? If I do Elden Ring stream, you guys have to promise to fight them with me. The real battle was not Melania. It was the people yelling at me to use a certain build. Um, Depends on the game. Yeah, fair enough. But like for like Souls games, or like a very difficult game, like with Cuphead as well. I would. I think it's because like I know I'm not as good as games. I'm not as good at games. So I expected to take like an hour and a half. Like if I was like better, then maybe I would a really difficult boss would maybe be like 30 minutes. But like for me, it's like, oh, a really difficult boss takes me this long. You were sent down the game, the Hatsune Miku. I don't think I'll play that. That sounds. I cannot play a Hatsune Miku game. I'm sorry. The real friends, the Weasley shut down on the way. I mean, they're a different. They're a really different brand of weeb, you know, the FromSoft guys. I have a pretty weeby build though. I am playing as a samurai. I am playing as a samurai, but apparently it's like it's like an easy one to start out with, you know, like it's very well balanced. And the bleed is very strong. So I am going for the the weeb lifestyle, but I kind of want to take off the samurai outfit. I don't really like the samurai outfit. I feel too weeby in it. You know, like I just feel very weeby. I kind of want to change my outfit, but you know, me and Elden Ring. I know I'm very complimentary of Elden Ring right now, but one thing I cannot get behind is the aesthetic. Like, I don't like From Software's aesthetic. Like, I'm not like a medieval person, you know? Like, I don't like medieval things. I think it's ugly. I think armor is ugly. Like, I don't like wearing like armor in game. Um, I want like a cute outfit, you know? I want like a, you know, I just want a cute outfit, you know? I don't want to wear armor. I don't want to go into a castle, you know? Like, I like a nice, like, that's not really the vibe of game. I want, um, I want to be kawaii. Don't say that. Don't say that. we don't, I don't like that. Um, Bleed is great. Yeah, Bleed is so good. You give me a samurai for Japanese. Chikano cannot. Wasn't there actually like a black samurai? Or was that like just fake? It was in like a movie. But I think it was just like one person. Um, FPS in a skirt and a cardigan. I mean, kind of. A lot of FPS games have really cute outfits. Like the Overwatch Le Seraphim outfits. Like, where's the Elden Ring twice outfit? Where is the Elden Ring? Like, I want to dress like I'm in I want to dress like twice. You wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to be a samurai anyway. I want to be a ninja. I don't like the samurai outfit. You're a girl. You just want to be cute. I mean, I don't think you can. I don't think you can generalize like that. Like, there's definitely girls out there who want to wear like cool armor. I think it's just my particular opinion. I think there actually was a black samurai. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was. I thought you were supposed to know, Chikano. I thought you were the weeb historian. Isn't there a CSGO type game but with K-pop idol skins? I think that's Overwatch. Overwatch has the Seraphim skins. I think you're referring to Yasuke. He was a retainer, not a samurai. Oh. Okay, well, is that close enough? I don't know. I don't know what a retainer is. But welcome in, Kina. We can't win here. I mean, just don't make generalizations about an entire gender of people. But I don't think that's too much to ask. But yeah, LP sleep well, Rashi. You do know what we can't talk about here is touchy. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, Japanese history is probably not the most you know, like, there's probably a lot of questionable things in there. You don't know what a retainer is? You've had one for like 4 years? No, I started my retainer like 8 months ago. You're so funny. But yeah, imagine you beat Melania, and then there's like an emote that's like a twice dance, and you're like you do the twice dance on her corpse. That would I is that too much to ask from software? Like, that's what I want. You understand? I'm glad. The dental community is big bucks. Yeah. Okay. Also, like, you guys, my dentist keeps telling me that I need my dentist told me that I might need gum surgery. And like, apparently that surgery is like thousands of dollars. I'm like, everything is so expensive. Like, everything is so expensive. I can't deal with this. My braces were like so expensive. When you beat the final boss, your character hits the gritty. What? Get your Gen Z slang out of here. You started to like the Feel It's Good song? You didn't like it before? Really? I've loved the Feel since the start. You sure someone modded Twice choreo? They have like Fortnite emotes. I'm sure I'll have to download that mod. The Twice choreo. It's just one thing after another. You got to collect the big bucks. I mean, yeah, dental stuff is very expensive. I don't know if it's covered by my insurance. I might just. I heard it's very painful. So I want to wait till it's like a problem in my day-to-day life. You know, like if it's like hurting me every day, then I'll get it. Because right now my teeth only hurt. Like my teeth only feel like very sensitive to the point where it hurts. When I'm actually at the dentist, like when they're like cleaning my teeth at the dentist, I'm like ow ow. but but right now it's like it's fine normally. You're just too young and cool for the chat. Sure, sure. You might have heard it once, but I didn't listen to it and know the song. Oh, well, you have discovered the best song that is the feels. It's so good. It's so good. You also introduced me to the baddest. You're welcome. You're welcome. KDA is so good. If your teeth fall out, then make a dental appointment. No. Are you not going to the dentist, Chikano? I know you can afford it. Next time you go to the dentist, how come it only hurts when y'all working? Maybe that's the conspiracy. That's the conspiracy. They're like, oh, like you need to get this surgery because your teeth hurt, but then they're like actually like stabbing my teeth, you know? But yeah, so if they fall out, then I can get permanent gold teeth. I don't know if that's I think them falling out would be very painful. Why don't you just get gold teeth on top, you know? And you can have that anytime. I don't think you need to wait for them to fall out. Yeah, you don't want like cause like what if it goes down, what if it goes down to like the root and then like you have to have like a root canal? Like that sounds not painful. You get your teeth cleaned. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, you want me to sing The Only Exception? Yeah, we could do that, Can I will we still be here if I quickly go to the bathroom first? I need to go to the bathroom. And also I feel like I need to like my nose is so stuffy before I sing. It will help me sing better. No problem. Okay. Can't sing with a full bladder. I can't sing with like a blocked nose. I think it's like allergies. Okay. I will be right back and then I'll come back and we will sing. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I static shocked my my Steam Deck or my sorry, my not my Steam Deck, my Stream Deck again. It happens all the time. I need to like touch something. I was touch like my table leg because it's metal, and then I touch it because I always zap it and it like disconnects for a minute and then it like reconnects. Okay. We will sing the song. I will not use the backtrack because I've never sang with the backtrack to the song, and I'm probably like singing it in my own way, you know, like I was singing in my own way because I usually sing with like my guitar. So I'll probably be like off of the backtrack because I don't know how it goes. So I really have sang the song more than I have listened to it. So we'll just do it separately. Okay. I bet that's really good for it. I mean, it's probably used to it. You know, it's probably good to shock your PC once in a while, you know, like a CPR. Okay. Let me get the lyrics up actually. In case I forget, because I haven't sung it in a while. Okay. When I was younger, I saw my daddy cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart as I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget. That was the day that I promised I'd never sing of love if it does not exist. But darling, you are the only exception. 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 Maybe I know somewhere deep in my soul that love never lasts. We've gotta find other ways to make it alone or keep a straight face. And I've always lived like this, keeping a comfortable distance. And up until now I have sworn to myself that I'm content with loneliness, 'cause none of it was ever worth the risk, and you are the only exception. 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 I've got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're leaving in the morning when you wake up. Leave me with some kind of proof it's not a dream. Whoa. And you are the only exception. 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 And I'm on my way to believe it. It actually repeats a lot at the end, but without the backup track, I don't really like repeating it a lot. Because it's kind of the same thing over and over. I'm gonna be getting some Carly Rae on the list. Well, the only song I know of hers is probably Call Me Maybe. So unless you want me to sing that, then maybe another. What was the other song? There was one more other song that was like really popular back in the day. Can't remember what it was. You think your vocal singing is good for Redeemer Polyphia tracks? Yeah. Singing very complex guitar riffs is easy. Miju Williams, that's me. The Caucasian version of Miju. Yeah, I really like that song. It's really nice. But I inquired about singing lessons at a local place, and then they're like, we're all like, I asked for 45-minute lessons once a week, and they're like, we can give you 30-minute lessons every other week. And I was like, that's probably not the best. So I need to find somewhere else too. I need to find somewhere else that will take me, that has availability. But I don't want to go too far for it, so I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to learn beatboxing. Yeah, I'll try. I haven't quite mastered that, I'm comfortable singing. I'm trying to get better at rapping. Um, and then maybe I'll move on to beatboxing. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with beatboxing though, because it's not like I can beatbox and then sing over the beatboxing, you know? Maybe someone else needs to beatbox and then I'll rap over it, you know? Miju sings like, yeah, I sing just like Angel. We'll have to do a duet sometime, I guess. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. What else? What else has been new? I mean, I've been watching a lot of videos about. Okay, speaking of the fanboys, speaking of the FromSoft fanboys who are like just get good. Um, what are your guys' takes on like difficulty options or having like there's two for me there's two aspects of the argument. Like one, I think it's having some sort of easy mode or accessibility option, um, which I think is not really even like a debate. You know, like I feel like if they had some sort of mode where people with like impaired motor function or impaired reaction speed could still enjoy the game. Um, I think they should include that, like, because like the people who don't need it just don't turn it on. Like I just don't think it affects them. Like if there's a setting there, so those people can play. Like and you're like, oh, like I won't use that setting, then don't use it. Like I don't think it affects anyone outside of the people who would be able to play the game, um, with that setting. You know, like if there was some sort of setting, for example, that slows down the game. You know, like if there was a setting that slowed down Elden Ring, so you would play at like half speed. The enemies move at half speed. Um, so like people who maybe like have some sort of disability would be able to play the game. Um, I don't really think that affects anyone outside of like you know like if you're like, oh, that like ruins the difficulty of the game and it ruins the experience, just don't use it. Like I don't really think there's a problem with that. um but I think the other side, another a different argument, or a different topic altogether, like a different subject altogether, is like having like a difficulty option. But in my opinion, having played it now, I think Elden Ring does have difficulty options. Like a difficulty, having like difficulty settings in a game does not necessarily mean like at the start of the game and ask you if you want like easy, medium, or hard. You know, different like I don't like, yeah, there should be options, but it doesn't have to be like a menu at the start of the game, in my opinion. In my like that's often the most boring way to do it. Sometimes it's necessary. And there's definitely a place for that, but it seems like to me it seems like Elden Ring does have that. But in baked into other aspects of the game. Like for example, as much as I think it doesn't make it the game trivial, having summons makes a boss fight easier. You can summon the NPC. There's often an NPC standing at the door that you can summon to help you in the battle. And stuff like leveling up or playing different builds and stuff like that. I think that is inherently a way to customize the difficulty. And I think it's better than like just asking you at the start of the game. Like if they just ask you at the start of the game, like you don't know. Like if you go into the if you start a game, like how are you supposed to know which option to pick? You know. And yeah, you can always adjust it later on, but like for example, like I think like I recently shared a video in the Discord about like how Mario games have difficulty options, but it's not like a difficulty option, you know. It's not like a setting, um but it's like for example, like there's like extra like you know those Mario, there's like those big coins, you know, like there's like the normal path through the route, and then there's like those big coins that you get like 3 of them per level. And that's like kind of like a hard mode, right? Like to get those ones, it's a bit more difficult. Um, or in Mario Odyssey, you can pick harder moons to get versus easier moons to get. There's like anyone can really just get through the level. It's pretty easy to just get from start to end, but there's like additional challenges for people who want it. And there's also like a lot of games will provide you with like some sort of like assistance if you're just like really really struggling. Like if you're just like if they notice that like maybe you're like like maybe just like keep dying over and over. Like they might give you there's often options to help you like progress if you get stuck. Um, I think that like obviously like both have their value, but not having a difficulty setting at the start of the game doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't customizable difficulty, you know? Yeah, yeah, exactly. In 3D World, we started calling it me. Okay, in 3D World, there started being like a everyone started calling it Michu mode because I would die so much it would give me like what is it, the golden tanuki power up, where like you can like jump infinitely. You can jump like Yoshi, I guess. Like you can just like jump in the air so you don't fall down, and like you're like invincible. Like you're like legitimately invincible. It's like you have the star like in Mario Kart, um, and like you just like knock enemies out of the way. So it does give you that if you keep failing. So there is difficulty options in Mario. It's just not like a setting, you know? It's tailored to it's tailored to adjust to your needs, right? The game thought this 4-year-old needs some help. They probably thought that. I'm so I am so bad at Mario. I don't know what's wrong. I something about me and platforming. Like even the most simple platforming, I'll be like, I'll like freak out. I'm like, oh no, like I can't jump on this, you know? Me and like the Hollow Knight tutorial, like struggling. um, and Welcome in Blade. I don't take song requests. I'm sorry. I just have like a playlist. Mario's mad easy too. Maybe just need a real challenge like Street Fighter or Persona. Is Persona hard? It didn't really seem hard, but maybe his dad is just a god gamer. Yeah, I don't think it's hard. Yeah. Um, but like, I mean, isn't Street Fighter being better at like they're kind of breaking the Japanese games aren't accessible kind of stereotype. They have like a lot of accessibility settings. Like you click one button and it does a combo for you. And welcome in, Kalani. How are you? We're talking about Elden Ring. Guess what? I beat Godric. Street Fighter has easier options for controls. Yeah, I think it's good. Cause like if you don't need it, you don't need it. Like if you want the challenge, then don't use the setting. But like that means like people who maybe can't press as many buttons as quickly can still play it, right? You're doing good. I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. Yeah, maybe Japanese games are evolving a bit, you know? Usually they're at the bottom of the pack when it comes to accessibility, you know? But I think they'll improve. But I think Elden Ring does need a setting like that. Um, just for like accessibility, like for accessibility reasons. But I know the fanboys would complain. Like I know they'd be like, that ruins like the sanctity of the game to have that option. Like, bro, just don't use it. Like, just don't use it. Like, what's your problem? Godric the Grafted, yeah, yeah. Mr. Rick himself. They even have a control scheme called Dynamic. It's only for offline. You can just push buttons and the AI makes the decisions for you. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Like as long as it's not like obviously in PvP it might be an issue. But if you're just playing like on your own, like it literally doesn't affect anyone. Like it's like it doesn't like the easy mode being there doesn't negate your accomplishment in the game or your skill in the game, you know? It's kind of silly in my opinion. It's very gatekeeping. It's very gatekeeping. Do people not like challenges anymore? I mean, they do. They absolutely do. Um, because I think also like accessible doesn't necessarily mean an easy mode, right? Like people with people I mean like people like this is like a common thing that people bring up, but like people with disabilities don't necessarily they still want a challenge, right? But they want to be able to do it. Like they want to physically be able to do it, but they still want a challenge, right? Um that's why having like that's why having like for example like a slowed down mode is still like preferable to maybe one that just like plays the game for you. What kind of build did you make? Um, maybe Jack could explain it better than I can, but I have like the katana, the uchi katana. I'm going for like a bleed build, but I don't really have anything yet. Like I just have the katana. Like I'm still like I don't have a lot of resources and stuff, so I'm still kind of low level. So I don't use like any spells or anything. I just summon the I just summon the jellyfish. I mean, there's a Street Fighter player named Broly who plays with the mouse. He uses a classic control scheme. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Like people, like having accessibility settings like doesn't mean like disabled people or like worse with the game. Like all of them are really good. They just need like having more options so they are able to play it. Then like that's that's what they want. Like they want to be able to play the game. Basically, still start your samurai class. Yeah, there you go. Do you believe people change? I believe people change. Welcome in, master. Um, let's see. Um, oh, take care as well, Rushy. Your first playthrough, you did a dragon build, so you put everything into holy. Wow. Okay. What's a dragon build? Do you do like cool dragon powers? Yeah, you put a lot of hours into Power World. Fair enough. Fair enough. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it. Like dragon powers, like dragon claws and breath. What? That's pretty cool. I don't really know like the all the things that I have available, but the bleed seems really strong. Um, like whenever the bleed procs, it does so much damage. But maybe there's other things out there that I have not seen yet. Um, bruh, what's bruh? Cannot wait to finish this degree this summer. You got this. You got this. Um, it's a great feeling to graduate. How come you ain't playing Power World? I mean, how come I'm not playing any game? You know, it's not like I need a reason not to play it. I need a reason to play it. I'm not like super interested. You combine NCCA, football 25. Like football, American football. It's a Pokemon clone. I figured you like it. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of like games that come and go, you know? Like there's a lot of like every month there's like a new hype game. I can't play every single one, okay? No, I don't have time. I'm busy playing Genshin Impact. College football. There's a college football game? Oh. How come you're here? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you need a reason to be here? Is it not that you enjoy our company, protagonist? Um, where's that silly game where you tried it and we're like, it's like Breath of the Wild? What game's like Breath of the Wild? I don't know. Tears of the Kingdom, maybe? There hasn't been one in a while. Oh, the football game. Sorry, I'm getting very confused. There's too many conversations. I'm like, what am I talking about? This little girl character, you played it twice. Are you talking about Kenna? That's the game that was like Dark Souls. I didn't. Yeah, I shouldn't have bought that game. I didn't make it very far. The one that's like a Pixar game, right? Being here is great. I'm glad. I'm glad. If it wasn't great, then you wouldn't be here. So that makes sense. I don't think it's like Breath of the Wild. I think it was like Dark Souls, cause there was like Souls like combat. But it kind of had like Pixar vibes. It's cool for like a few hours, and you're like, man, that's why I don't play new games, Chikolo. I'm very picky when it comes to games. Like most of the time, like I only want to play a game if it's really really good. You know, like I don't want to just like sit around playing like a mid game. You know, like I only have so much time. Like I'd rather just like do other stuff. You know, I only play games that are really worth playing. Play like two games. Yeah, exactly. Hard to recommend games. I think for me it's just like I don't just like kill time playing games. You know, like I don't for me it's like if I'm gonna play a game, I'm always like I'm gonna set aside time to play this game. I don't just like say like, oh, I'm gonna play games today. I'll just play something, anything, you know. Like, for me, it's like I need to play something specific. But yeah, me and protagonist maybe don't have the overlap. um, I know you're just in no lifing P3. We can always just ask Kalani first too. We know that Kalani's always already played it. Do you have any activity that helps you turn off your brain? Maybe just like watching TV, or I just kind of sit there and watch a YouTube video. You're picky about your games as well, yeah. I mean, it really just depends. Like, I don't have a lot of free time. Like, so like, if the time I set aside to play a game, the game better be good, you know? Played what? Any game, every game. um, that's the exception. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's the love shot. Have you watched Singles Inferno? I have not. I have not. I'm not really like a reality show person. Although I did like Physical 100, but like dating shows, I'm like, I get so annoyed. I get so annoyed watching dating shows. I'm like, oh my god, like get over yourself. Like, I think it's silly. Yeah, I think they're like guilty pleasures, you know. You're downloading free 3 Reloaded. Nice, nice. Yeah, Kalani doesn't have the problem with not having time to play games. Like, Kalani finds the time. Yeah, you're getting hard counted in Pogo. You gotta just play the meta. You gotta play the meta. Um, yeah, guilty pleasure. Yeah, fair enough. Try Ghost of Tsushima. Beautiful game. I don't know if I'd be into it. Um, I'm not like. I watched his stat play it. I like. For me, I like a game with a good story. Like a really good story, not just like an okay story, but like a good story. Good story, good characters, good character development. Um, a nice art style. Um, I'm not. It depends on the game, but I'm not usually super into gameplay. Like I don't know. I know it's like weird to say like I know it's not like oh like it's kind of weird to say like I don't like gameplay in games, but like it really has to um I have to really like it, you know. Um you're a night gamer. You just don't sleep apparently. That's an amazing story and beautiful game. I don't know, man. I think it's just like there's a lot of games like that, you know, like the sort of open world, sort of like actiony game, you know. It has to be very special for me. You're more interested in playing games that were from before the PS4 or Xbox One generation? I mean, yeah, that's where we definitely don't overlap. You know how I feel about old games. You're going to Twice concert March 16th? Okay, okay. Take lots of photos. I'm not jealous at all. I'm not jealous at all. Tickets were half the price of Blackpink. I mean, yeah. Blackpink tickets were ridiculous. Um, You're so interested in playing arcade style racing games? I went to some arcades recently. Um, they're very bad at the Mario Kart at the arcade. Very hard. No dating shows. There are dating games that were somewhat popular. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, like, if it was a good dating show, I guess, but I don't know. I don't have that like guilty pleasure, you know. Let me sorry, Ken up Richard Spirits. It's cute. Oh yeah, that's the one we were talking about earlier. I played it on stream a bit, but I never finished it. Um, it's okay. I just want to play games that really wanted to play growing up. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, we all have our own different tastes in games, you know. Sound alert. Did you send that twice? Was that your second time sending it? Did it break? Oh no, that was the one you sent at the start. That was the one you sent at the start. I was like wondering what that was. I was like, why would you do it twice? Like, it's funny. It was just sleeping. It was just sleeping, unlike you. Or maybe it was playing Persona 3, you know? Um Lost Odyssey? I don't know what that one is. Um you bet Itzy and those girl groups have expensive tickets. I think it's just Blackpink. I think it's just Blackpink was just like Blackpink was had like ridiculous ticket prices, honestly. Um if you could replay any JRPG, it would be that one. Okay, sorry. This is not my conversation. The cool thing about being a gamer, you play the games that you love. Yeah, exactly, exactly. E3 is free on Game Pass. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I would get my money's worth on Game Pass, but like maybe I would. I don't know. How can you know what new games you may love if you don't try them? I mean, there's only so much free time and there's only so much money, right? Like each like games are expensive these days. I can't just play. Like I have to really know. For me, it's like I have to really be interested in the game to one buy it and two play it. You know. So it's just there's only so much time, you know. And like in my experience, I just have a I'm not like a huge gamer. Like I'm not like constantly playing games. So like it really takes a special game for me to enjoy it. Um Weave stuff I wouldn't understand. Yeah, I don't want to understand. It's okay. Blackpink the floor seats were 300 to 500. Really? I thought it was more than that even. You have floor seats for twice for 175. Damn, you have floor seats. Oh my god, you're gonna see them so up close. Take lots of photos, please. I'm gonna pass. Thank you. Games are also very saturated, so you gotta pick and choose. Yeah, and there's a lot of mid games out there. Like to be honest, like there's a lot of mediocre games or very similar games to each other. So like, and there's like gaming is so wide. Like there's so many like gaming has so many different niches. Like you really can't like. There's not every game will be for you, right? Like there'll be some very niche games. A lot of overtime earlier. Work has been slow. A lot of overtime earlier. Oh, so you can get those twice tickets. I mean, do you get overtime when it's slow and then it's like chill? But like, surely they wouldn't need you to work overtime if it was slow. It's your downtime in therapy. Yeah, fair enough. If it's the way you relax, then like. But like, I think for me, most of the time, like if I'm like just like if I have some free time in the afternoon, I'm not like, oh, I gotta play a game. Like I'm not like, oh, I want to play a game. For me, it's even games I really like. It's hard for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna like sit down and play it now. Um, Even like when God of War Ragnarok came out, I was really really looking forward to it. And still takes me like quite a while to get through it. Like I only play like a little bit at a time. Because it's not like I just don't want to just like for me I just don't want to like I don't feel the urge to just sit for hours and play the game, you know? Like I have to like I want to just like play a little bit at a time. And like even now like I got a VR headset like at the beginning of this year, and it's hard for me to just like be like, oh, I'm gonna like not even sit down. I'm gonna stand up and play some Beat Saber. It's like it just feels like I don't always want to do that, you know? Like it seems like sometimes it feels like I have to like schedule a time for me to play this game, you know? Like um you like that now too. It's, like I said, you don't have P3 yet. And yeah, it's like also life's too short to be like, if you don't really want to play it, then like, I think it's better to just wait till you really want to instead of like forcing yourself to play it because it's like new or because it's like, um, because you feel like you have to play it. Like, you know, like it's better to just like wait until, it's better to just wait until you really feel like playing it, you know? You like games, but I'm too old to learn new games. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I don't feel that way. Not because I don't feel old, but because like I don't know, I didn't really like grow up playing games, so like most games are new to me. But welcome in, Vector. You still against VR, you don't have to be nauseous. I mean, yeah, you can't really control that. That's why I got mine on Amazon. Like I was ready to return it if I felt really nauseous. When the convention or events are here, because the work you work in a print shop at the shipping lead. Oh wait, I actually feel like I never heard what you do because I know you work in like some sort of like production place like, but I didn't know what you actually did. The shipping lead for like banners and signs. It's busy. Like anime convention and Super Bowl was here recently, but now it's slowed down. Oh, okay, okay. Now I know. I'll get some doobie pics of me. Really? I'd be so down. You know that feeling you get to put in your Google Calendar. Okay, but I might start doing that as well. I might be like, this is my gaming time, because otherwise I won't play. Like I'll be like, oh, I'll do something else, you know. So like, and sometimes I do want to like experience a game. Or wait for Steam sales? Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, like, I don't at a certain point, like, I don't want to pay this much for the game. Like, I usually wait for the game to go on sale. I think it's a unless the game it's like I'm really looking forward to. Um, but like unless it's like something I'm really looking forward to, I'll get it like day one. But most of the time, I'm like, I do wait for the sale. Unless it's the Nintendo game, which will not go on sale. Okay, okay. Take care, Rashty, and yeah. No, yeah, generalizing is not good. But yeah, take care. It's a you know, it's hard being old, you know? I feel like, you know, as you get older, you're like, "Oh man, like at least for me, I feel like I have like an endless like things I have to do, you know? Like I have to like do these chores, I have to do these like errands, and I'm like there's only a certain amount of time in the day. And most of the time I gaming is not the first thing I want to do. Day one buy of a remake. Yeah, especially a remake, yeah. I mean, that's valid. But if piece it comes out or a new Zelda, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it depends what the new Zelda would be like, you know? Like, if it's like, what if the new Zelda is like, I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Maybe the new Zelda will be a remake. Because, like, they remade Skyward Sword, right? What if the new Zelda is Breath of the Wild remastered? Like, for Switch 2, Breath of the Wild remastered. That could be. You never know. Zelda will have an exception remake or not. Yeah, fair enough. For me, it would depend. Like, I've had like I've had a love and hate relationship with Zelda. With the world remastered 100 CAD, the the like that wouldn't be like out of place in today's gaming market, honestly. It's like a 7-year-old game, yeah. The remakes with full price tags, yeah, they're really expensive. But I guess if it's like a remake, like made from scratch, like I can kind of see it. But I kind of like what they did with The Last of Us 2, like where it's like if you own the original game, um, it's only $10 to upgrade it, which I think is like good. But that's because the game is so recent. Like the game came out in 2020, right? So like in that situation, it makes sense. But I don't think they would do that with like a really old game, you know? I don't know. They're just greedy. They're just greedy. They just want money and they know they will sell. So like that's what they're doing. Like watching a old movie in HD. Or do you know the story? I mean, that'd be like if they made a remake. You know, like if they remade the movie. Um, but I think it. I mean, I think it has a. I think remakes have a place because like old games aren't necessarily like. You can't always like get them right. Like, you may not be able to easily acquire like a Game Boy game or like an NES game, right? Or you might not even have the hardware to play it, right? Um, so like, I think it's valid. And stuff with like Final Fantasy VII, I didn't know what Final Fantasy VII like originally looked like, and then when I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god! Like that is not the same game like at all. Like what is that?" Um, so like something like that, it's like, yeah, a remake makes total sense in that situation. Like, um, the people can like at that point, like even if you had played the old game, like the new game is completely different. But but I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on it. I think it just depends like how they do it, when they do it. Like I think it's definitely a case by case basis. You know. I think a lot of times like if especially like if you never played the game before originally, like playing the remake is probably like the best way to play it, right? Because like all the improvements and stuff, hopefully that they have made, will make it a better experience overall. But yeah, I don't really have any games right now that I'm like really looking forward to. I don't know what I'm planning to play next. Um, I can't really. I honestly like cannot think of anything that I am excited to see coming out. Like or like that I would like play on stream. Like I guess there'll probably be a Pokemon game this year, but like I said, like I'm not really sure if I would even play it. um, yeah, I'd be down for like yeah, like Cooking Mama or something like a nice silly game like that. But I haven't really been keeping up with like gaming news. Like I said, like I'm pretty picky. Like I don't like any old game that will come out. You know. Um, a lot of games are just kind of similar to me. Like they're like, oh, like there's like this sounds very vague. Like maybe like a Ubisoft style game, you know, like where it's like, oh, like kind of open world. There's like quests, the story's like mid, and then there's like some sort of combat. Like I don't know, like it for me, like I'm not very interested in playing something like that. I think for me the story would have to be very, very good. Like some of the best in gaming for me to be like, oh yes, I want to play this for the story, you know, like a very very good story, um, or or like a nice indie game with like a cool concept for the gameplay would be good. Yeah, Nintendogs would be good. I just watched a recent video. What's his name? What's the YouTuber's name? Burback, something like that. Um, uh, I think they just released a video on Nintendogs. It was good. It was good. Ubisoft. workers in France are on strike right now, which is very base for wages. Oh, really? I mean, Ubisoft is just like greedy as hell. So I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. And they kind of make mid games. Let's be real. Yeah, they do make mid titles because they're just like they kind of just pump out like regular games, right? They kind of just pump out games. It's more like quantity over quality. um, that video was so good. It made me feel terrible for my 3 Nintendo. Yes, I felt so bad. Like it was like, imagine you just left them there with the lights off and you didn't beat them. Like, oh my god, you're right. I just left my Nintendo like there. Welcome in, Tori. I'm glad you watched that video as well. Yeah, that did make me feel really bad. Even though I can't even turn on my DS anymore, like my DS does not work. So surely my Nintendogs are in a happy place now. That's what most gaming studios are, especially Ubisoft and like EA. Yeah, for sure. That's why I feel like there's a lot, like you said, there's a gaming market very saturated. There's a lot of very mediocre games out there. A lot of them, it's like, yeah, the game is playable, and the game you might have some fun playing it, but like for me, like I really want the game to be like an exceptional experience. You know, like I don't want to just play like, and like this will kill some time. It's not boring. It's okay. Like you know, but for me, it has to be really good. Look at Rockstar, it takes like 10 to 15 years to release a masterpiece. I mean, that doesn't mean they treat their workers well, though. Rockstar was famous for the 100-hour work week. And welcome in, Future. How are you? But yeah, I do agree. Like, releasing quality games, better over quantity for sure. Yeah, they really don't treat their workers well. But that's like that's like most of these. Like I think with the gaming especially, it's like because there's like deadlines, right? Um, there's a lot of like crunch time, right? It's rough out there. A lot of game companies are in such a dire situation. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I think like I mean I think there's some AAA games, AAA companies that are making like really exceptional games, and I do still like AAA games. Like for example, like God of War, like a game to that scale, a game of that quality, like the whole way through. You know, like with that big of a spectacle of a game. Really can only be made by a AAA studio, right? So like there is a place for those types of games, definitely. Um, and I do enjoy like some games like that, right? Um, and I think like if you want like an innovative game or unique games, then indie games have a much easier time doing that, right? Because they don't spend like $100 million to make a game that they're not sure that will sell, you know? Um, Months for a game just for bugs and update patches. I mean, it's not months; it's years. It's years. Um, the only devs I'm aware of that's doing well in terms of work environment is Nintendo and Monolith Soft. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe with Nintendo, it's like that's the norm. That's the norm in Japan. You know, like they're not worse than any other Japanese company. Years of waiting for Tears of the Kingdom for it to feel like DLC with repurposed terrain. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, it really wasn't for me. But I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. Like, some people really like was like, oh, this is like I prefer it over Breath of the Wild. Like, but I think it just depends on what you like value in the game, you know. But yeah, I don't. But the one thing it's like objectively true. It's like I don't know why it took so long. Um, Especially when you look at like what they added and how long it took to make Breath of the Wild. Um, Seems a bit weird that it took that long, but we'll never know. We'll never know like what went on behind the scenes, right? Um, a lot of stuff could have happened. You saw Tears of the Kingdom get like Metroid or something? Go for it. Go for it. Are you gonna get What was it? Metroid Prime? I saw you asking about it, but I don't know anything about Metroid. But Angel's like really getting through the backlog. I don't have. I know you guys. I saw you guys talking about your backlog. I don't have one. Am I like the only person that just doesn't have a backlog? Like I've played the games I want to play. You know, there's not really other games out there that I I haven't played but I want to. Those big entertainment tycoons like Disney, Nintendo just surprise me anymore. I mean, like yeah, Disney. I mean, like I feel like there's been a lot of videos and discussion recently about like Disney's kind of struggling, you know. Um, but I guess we'll see. They have a lot of like sequels coming up. Like they have like they just announced Moana 2, which is kind of strange because like they're making a live action Moana 1. They're making a live action Moana 1 while also making Moana 2. I'm like, why? Like why? Wait, Deadpool though. I think Deadpool will do well. Deadpool has been consistently good. And I love Hugh Jackman Wolverine. And before you guys ask, no, I didn't watch the trailer. I'll watch the trailer maybe one day. We'll see, we'll see. 1 or 2 is gonna be lifeless? Well, I think it's too easy to say. I mean, sorry, it's too early to say. But I thought Frozen 2 was fine. So maybe there's a chance for sequels? I don't know. I won't judge it too soon. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't have a huge stake in it. Like if it's not good, I just won't watch it. Disney are cooked. Yeah. I mean, like people have been not enjoying what they've been putting out recently, especially the Marvel stuff. So they're not doing the best, and people did not like what is it? Wish? What was it? Is that what it's called? Wish. And then US like Pixar stuff has not really been doing well. I think they're making Inside Out too. So I guess they're having like a bunch of sequels on the way. So I guess I'm sure the sequels will do well because like it's like a recognizable IP. Yeah, and they're making Toy Story 5. Can they stop? I think okay. I don't have a strong opinion on sequels, but Toy Story, can they stop? like Toy Story 4, it was fine. It was fine. Okay. I didn't. It didn't need to be made. Toy Story 4 did not need to be made. I still enjoyed Toy Story 4, but like, let it rest. Let it rest. Like Toy Story 3, great ending. Toy Story 4 did not need to be made. It was still good. I still enjoyed it. But they should just stop now. Why 5? 5 is too much. The fact there's gonna be a TV series, not the voice actor, not all the voice actors are coming back for Moana. Really? Who's not coming back? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the continuation of Toy Story. I think they should just make a new IP. But you know they don't like doing that. Moana means family. Yep, that's what it means. um, Big fan of tortilla potato head and Spanish buzz. I mean that was like a while ago, right? Actually, there's like 2 voice actors in one that have like 95% of the lines. Yeah, as long as Ali and The Rock are there, surely that's like almost everyone. But who's not coming back? There's not that many other. Yeah, the other characters don't have a lot of lines. But maybe in Moana 2 they will. Like Moana's dad, I guess. It's Christopher Jackson not coming back? I love Christopher Jackson. If he's not back, I'm gonna be so upset. Moana's dad. He's one of my favorite like vocalists ever. I love him. He just has such a smooth, beautiful singing voice. Love that guy. But yeah, to be fair, like 95% of the movie is just Moana and Maui. Yeah, it's I can't remember the last time I watched like a Disney movie in theater, so maybe Frozen 2? Frozen 2 would be the last one I got. The one who played Moana is not gonna come back? There's no way they would make a movie without her. Are you sure? Her name is Ali'i Carvalho. But there's no way she's not coming back. Why would they make a movie without her? She's the main person. And welcome in, C. I got some fluff from my sweater on my nose. How are you? I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been following. Like I haven't watched like the latest like Marvel stuff or Disney stuff. I just have not been keeping up. I canceled my Disney Plus like a while ago. And I haven't been a big fan. I wanted to watch. I watched the Percy Jackson show, and I thought it was kind of mediocre. I know they're making a season 2, and I'm hopeful for it because the finale of season 1 was better. Like it was better. Like I saw the potential in the finale of season 1. But we'll see. We'll see. The budget for the BA went to The Rock, of course. Shamer caught picking her nose. Yeah, that was it. We just don't like Disney anymore because they've gone woke. Yeah, of course. Disney, the multi-million-dollar corporate, too woke. There was that like one scene of well in like Star Wars, was it like the 1 second scene of like a gay couple that so they could easily edit it out to to show in like homophobic countries? Yeah. Still talking about Pixar and Disney. Yeah, we're just talking about like their future, I guess. But yeah, I think I'll watch Deadpool. I don't know if I'll watch it in theaters, but I'll definitely watch it at some point. I do like Deadpool. I'm not like I like the like meta aspect of Deadpool. It's like sometimes Deadpool is like a bit much, you know, like you know what I mean? Like Deadpool's like a little bit like I'm like, oh, that's a bit over the top. Come on, but I still think it's like I still think it's fun. And I like I really like the meta aspect. I think they're gonna do something cool with it. Speaking of which, YouTube recommended me the most unhinged anti-SJW channel. Like the videos, and there were like 4 videos about how Disney ruined Star Wars with Rey. Yeah, sometimes I watch like I watch like a lot of like video like film criticism and stuff like that, and sometimes I can just tell. Like sometimes you can just tell. I think you could just tell that they're a little bit sexist. You can tell. You can tell what kind of reviewer they are, you know? They have to make sure. I think it's the singer who does Moana's voice. Yeah, surely that's like a clear-cut answer, no? Because they already announced the movie. And there's like a little trailer, no? Ryan Reynolds also. He's so funny. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, I'm Could I look it up? Maybe I'll have better luck. Moana 2. Okay. Moana. Dwayne Johnson will play Maui. Yes. What about Ali? Oh no, she is coming back. Ali Carvalho, who voiced Moana in the original film, is also returning for Moana 2, but not for the live-action remake. Yeah. It wasn't that hard to find protagonist. It was in the first link. But oh, that's actually crazy. There's only a 7-month gap between Moana's 2 release and Moana's live-action remake release. That's insane. Like, why make the live action remake? Like, what? Why? Like, the movie is not that old, you know? Um, you kind of done with Disney sequels? I mean, they're making a lot coming up, so it's a lot going on. With Moana 2 coming out before the live action? Um, yes. Yes. Surely should do the other way around. Don't ask. I don't know what their strategy is. That's kind of sad that she's not gonna be in the live action because I think she was still the right age to be Moana, and she would definitely play the role well, like in live action. But then also like, why make the live action? You know, like if it's gonna be her, if it's gonna be the same performance, if it's just gonna be her, and like why? Like what's the point? But I feel like they shouldn't make any live action. So unless they change it a lot, that's the only thing. That's the only time I think it's valid. Like the Jungle Book. I think the Jungle Book live action was actually not bad, honestly. Um, but like a lot of times there's like no reason to like unless it only if the story will translate well to live action. Then they should make a live action, which is like not the majority of Disney films because most Disney films are about like talking animals or like a lot of stuff that would be kind of silly in live action. So like I think it's better not. But I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. Um, you thought a Lilo and Stitch live action was coming out? I don't know. I haven't watched that many of the live action ones. I think I watched like Aladdin on the plane. I've watched Beauty and the Beast, which was only okay. And I watched Mulan, which was bad. Mulan was bad. Um, and the Jungle Book one. Yeah, the Jungle Book one was actually okay. The Jungle Book one was okay because it was very different from the original. Um, and it was kind of scary. It was kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Can Disney just stop? They just want money. Clearly, it makes them money. You know. But I also heard that like their revenue is quite down um from like their other years in general. I think they just need to make good movies. How about that? They just need to make good movies and then people will watch them, you know? Keep making stuff like Loki. Like Loki season 2 is really good. Um but like yeah, it's a lot of like it just feels like a lot of it is skippable. And Wakamin Dashlin, because Disney fell off. They did. They definitely did. Um but to be fair, they own like everything. Like they have such a like large monopoly that like maybe they need to fall off a little bit, you know? Cause they can't own everything, you know? Is there any actually good movies that people have watched recently that are not anime movies? Before you guys say it, they have their food on every door. They do. Um, it's almost like spamming half-baked franchise films at us for 15 years causes fatigue. Yeah, we're that is true. Your emote collection keeps on going. Nice, nice. Welcome in buses. Spider-Verse. Oh yeah, the new Spider-Verse film. I need to watch that. I like the first film. I don't remember it very well though. I don't remember it being like I don't remember it being like life changing for me. Like I don't think I enjoyed it as much as some other people enjoyed it. I think maybe just like the characters didn't resonate with me as much, but I thought it was a good film. But it wasn't um like for me it's like good film versus one that like impacts me is different, you know? Want to see them all? I think that'd be too much. I'm sorry. It would spam the chat. But yeah, it's for me it's like I feel like for me to really like a film, it has to be like it has to like impact me in some way, you know? Or it just has to be a really fun film overall, you know? If it's like a comedy film or something, like it should be like it should just if then it's just like a fun time. Um, the only movie I'm looking forward to right now is Wicked. And not because I'm an Ariana Grande fan, but just because I'm a I'm a musical theater fan, and I'm really excited for the performances and stuff that are going to be in the movie. Um, Even if the movie itself is bad, at least they will sing really well. You know, that's at least we always have that. You know, um, and the woman who's playing Alphaba is gonna like pop off, so I'm ready for that. Yeah, at least I can rat jam. Exactly, exactly. Um, Even if they mess up the movie itself, at least the movie will be good. But that's only yeah. But I watched the trailer and it actually seems exciting. So I'm looking forward to watching it in the theater. Um, but I don't know. I think the last film I saw in the theater was the FNAF movie, which wasn't a good like. For example, like this is another like thing, right? Like the movie wasn't like an objectively good movie. It was an objectively pretty mediocre movie. But as someone who enjoys FNAF, I enjoyed the movie. You know, like so like it's not always like really good movie equals I really like it. Obviously, like if it's a really good movie, I'm more likely to like it, but um, it's not always the case. You can still love a bad movie. You can still love a very flawed movie. Um, but yeah, I have a few movies and shows on my list right now. I still have like HBO, so I want to watch. I heard Succession is really good. I heard The Bear is really good. Um, and I was looking at like the Oscar nominees. Not that I like watch the Oscars, but I was like watching a video about the Oscar nominees, and I want to watch Poor Thing. I think it has like Emma Stone, which I'm looking forward to, because they're talking about like I think it's like a more like feminist film that came out last year. Yeah, I think it's Emma Stone. I might be mistaken. There's a lot of Emmas. I think really good films are often emotionally draining. Yeah, yeah, like the ones that really make you think a lot, or they're usually about very like deep topics, you know. So, um, yeah, it's not always like a lot of movies that people say are really good are often really dark. So it's not always what you want to watch. While mid ones are just like nice to watch and shut your brain off. Exactly, exactly. You don't have to like analyze it, you know, like um. Yeah, TV backlogs. Yeah, I don't have a gaming backlog, but I definitely have a TV backlog. A TV and movie backlog for sure. Um, I'm not sure. Like, it's hard. I haven't really like found the time because it just feels like a big commitment to start, you know. But when I do watch a really good show, I'm like, oh, that was worth it. Like, I should do that more often, you know. Um, and I've been really enjoying a lot of the HBO shows recently. Um, so we'll see. I want to say hi, guys. It's been a while. It has been. I hope you've been doing Law Sacred. I'll be able to properly watch again soon. Yeah, yeah, take care. Get some good rest. It's good to see you. I feel like recently my throat has been hurting when I'm talking. Like I think I'm just like I think it's like dry in here. I have my humidifier going. It's my humidifier. I have my humidifier going, but like I feel like maybe I'm not like speaking properly. Like what if I'm just speaking wrong? You just finished your internship and sleep time. Yeah, of course, of course. I hope your internship went well and get sleep well. You woke up with sore throat yesterday with convinced of a cold or strep throat, but now you're fine again. That happened to me too, like earlier this week. Um, I definitely thought I was getting sick. But I think I just sleep with my heater like blasting because I wake up and I'm like really warm. um, but like I think sometimes I wake up and my throat hurts, but it's just the heater, like just drying out my throat. Even speaking Japanese this whole time. No, I was actually speaking like Latin by accident, and then no one could understand me. That'd be unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to you took a Latin, and would you be able to understand me? I did choir. Does that count? We sang in Latin. We sang in Latin quite often. Did I understand what I was saying? No, but I did speak. I did sing it. um, if you could visit any country that you've been to yet, which one would it be? Um, Thailand. I'm going to Thailand and eat some Thai food. Should I be able to recognize that it's Latin at least? I mean, yeah, you would recognize that it is Latin. Choir stream. Yeah, a choir stream like alone. Yeah, that would work. You took Latin? Name every Latino. Okay. The exotic state of Washington and see Seattle. Yeah, I've definitely never been there, Chicano. I've been to Seattle many times. But it has been a while, to be fair. When's the last time I went to Seattle? Probably high school. So it's been a while. Maybe like 10 years ago? I don't know. Yeah, maybe Thailand. I don't know. I just travel to eat, so I don't have a I don't have like a long travel list because like I wish I had more vacation days. If I had more vacation days, um, like because I want to go to Japan like at least 2 weeks. So and I only have 4 weeks of vacation, so I use up more than half of my vacation time to go to Japan, which I obviously am happy to do that, but I wish I had other time. Travel to somewhere that's the same weather and terrain, yeah, same language, like very similar culture, yeah. And welcome in Cog? Firecog? um, why aren't waves allowed here? They're just disallowed, yeah. No, it's mostly just a joke, but um, we just yeah, it's just mostly a joke. As long as you aren't weird about your weepiness, it's fine. You know. Do you have Japanese citizenship? I do. I do. Yes. Thailand though, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I just want to eat Thai food. It's a joke because we so far been unable to hear them out. Yeah, it's not enforced. It's not working. Yeah, there's a lot of weaves here. They can't contain us all. Yeah. If I banned all the weaves, we might be left with like it would just be me and zirconian maybe. It might be an issue. As long as you know, as long as you contain yourself, like it's fine. Went to Thailand last year. Food is amazing and cheap. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'll go eventually. But it's kind of hard because it's like if I'm already going to that part of the world, I'm like, ooh, I might just go to Japan. I'm not normally worried about your weakness, but now you're leaning towards it. No, lean away, lean away. Just feel like a normal person. And it'll be fine. As long as you treat people with respect, it is fine. Um, Thai food is freaking insane. It is. It is. I'll go one day. But so maybe you guys, maybe my work one day will give me more vacation time, and then I'll be very happy about that. Right now, I'm planning when I go to Japan next. I'm planning to go to Hokkaido. I want to go with my mom and my aunt to Hokkaido. Have you ever been to Okinawa? No. It seems too hot. And I'm not a big like beach person, honestly. So like I don't feel strongly about going to Okinawa. Um and yeah. It's in Thailand hot with beaches. Yeah, it is hot. I'll go in like the winter, okay? It might be too hot in the summer. I don't really want to go to the beach though. I'm scared of the ocean. I don't like the ocean. And I don't like the sun. I don't like when it's hot. So I want to hang out in like the city and like go shopping. I don't know. Go shopping, eat some food, see some touristy things. You want to go somewhere no one talks about, like Madagascar? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'm sure it's great. Maybe I don't know anyone who's been there actually, so I can't really say. Like, do people go there? I'm sure they do. Like, people probably go to Africa and do like safari tours, no? And you even know city there? Yeah, my geography isn't great. I could not name it. I could not name you the capital of Madagascar. But like African food kind of slaps too, you know? But you know, somebody went to Madagascar for their nursing exchange thingy. But it wasn't for like tourism. I think like I would only want to go to somewhere with like a good tourism infrastructure. You know, like if it's like really difficult to get around as a tourist and like then I think it'd be kind of hard. It's Antananarivo. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I'm not gonna remember that. But I don't think it will come up again, so I think it's fine. But yeah, I think I only want to go somewhere with like a pretty good tourist infrastructure. For me, it's like if I'm traveling, like safety is the most important. Like a safe place. I don't want to go to like a very dangerous country. Um, you know, I'm just trying to have like a nice vacation. I'm not trying to like get murdered or robbed. Um, so yeah, safety most important. Convenience, like getting around. Like if I don't speak the language, will it still be like okay? Like will I still be able to like survive? That's important. And yeah, I guess like an interesting, um, like maybe like a different culture to where I'm from. And then also good food, good food. That's a that would be my travel destinations. A lot of Malagasy is that what they're called? Or a Polynesian descent is pretty fascinating. Oh, they come from like New Zealand, Australia. If you're from Japan, everywhere else is a downgrade in terms of safety. I mean, I'm not from Japan, but yeah, I travel to Japan often. It is a good, it is a good. I do recommend it often. It's like a tourist place because like it's like safe and easy to get around. Has all those things, right? You have the added food hurdle. Yeah, yeah. Zirconian has it extra hard. The USA is real safe. Come here. I think it ranks pretty low in terms of safety. And the good food part. What about that? You guys don't really have maybe like the South. We don't really have like Southern food here, but do I want to go all the way to Texas to eat like barbecue? I'll just go to Calgary. I'll just go to Calgary. They came from the Pacific Isles rather than Africa. Oh, I see, I see. Well, if you go to Madagascar, there you go. We have safety up here, but the weather and the food sucks. You can't get you can't tick all the boxes, can you? Go stop by and see a cowboy style. Exactly, exactly. I would tell you to come to my home country, but you're from India and Ukraine, so that's a no-go for safety. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a not the easiest time. I heard India is like very hard to travel to if you're not Indian. And especially for women, apparently it's like a bit it could be like it's better to go like in like a tour group or something like that. Um, it's not easy to just like get around. Yeah, safety highly depends on where you go. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Um, yeah, I don't think it ranks that highly on the safety spectrum. You're a guy and you want to go alone in India? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I think I'll just like I think I'll just stick to places that are fairly safe. You just kind of want to go to Maine? Why? What's there in Maine? And welcome in Yokomoto. Hello, sir. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? You want to go to Norway? Well, you have a tour guide. You have someone who will show you around. Um, Maine just looks nice. I mean, it looks like a chill. Like, imagine getting like a nice like cabin in Maine or something. You know? I guess so. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Like, um, we have like a lot of places like that. I think. Like along, we have like Vancouver Island. So there's a lot of places where you can like a chill, remote places. I guess. Yeah. You're good. Just gymmed, got a haircut as well. Feeling fresh, just like a weeb would. I see you didn't include a shower after the gym. No, I'm kidding. um, I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope you like your haircut. We all know each other up here. Yeah, it's a small place. Everyone in Norway. There's like 10 people in Norway, and they all know each other. You literally just walked out of the shower. Yeah, yeah. Checks out. Checks out. Yeah, boy, I know. Now I got the feels. Damn it, I would assume that the shower includes the gym. Or the gym includes the shower. There's me, Pie Bai, and 8 other people. You, Pie Bai, and Pancake. And 7 other people. And 2 of them are your parents. And oh yeah, you have a sister. And your recently born niece. Oh god. That's like all of Norway. All 10 Norwegians. Yeah, yeah. It's a Mijino. Yeah, I know them all. Yeah, apparently. You want to be that guy that Pancake is dating? Oh yeah, you're right. Don't tell him. um, you may be offended. I don't know. I don't know which countries get offended at being confused about other countries. I know. I know it's. I know it's a delicate matter. I just think they gotta get all the hairs off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the worst. Like after you get a haircut, there's like hairs everywhere. But I don't usually wash my hair after I get a haircut because they wash it during my haircut. Um, they'll like dye my hair. They'll dye my hair, and then they'll wash it, and then they'll cut it. But I don't want to wash it again. Um, I don't want to wash it again like after getting it cut because it's like twice in one day, and like it's kind of like iffy to wash it again like right after you bleach it. So um, I just don't. And then there's hair. My pillowcase has like little hairs on it. It's so annoying. You okay with being called Swedish every once in a while? But if you say I'm Danish, I'm leaving. Okay, okay. I don't think I'll confuse you. Like, I think I'm pretty. I think I'm pretty clear on the fact that you're Norwegian. You know, Danish is Denmark. Yeah, yeah. I guess if you confuse that too, like they might be offended. You know. I don't know what you would confuse it to. Danish. I guess you might get it confused with Dutch, you know? Because, like, Dutch might be confusing because it doesn't sound like the country, you know? Like, Norwegian, you're never gonna confuse, like, you're like, oh, like, are Norwegian people? Like, from, like, obviously you're not gonna get it confused. But some of them, the name of the people is very different. Yeah. I mean, like, you can't get confused about Swedish or Norwegian, you know? About Scandinavian. Just say Scandinavian then. Just if you're not sure, just say Scandinavian. You get confused with glass. What? Glass lesions? What is that? I have no idea what that is. The Netherlands is very much not Scandinavian. That's true, yeah. Person from Glasgow. That's what I thought, but I was like, why would you say glass lesion? Like, why do you need a name for that? You know, like, just aren't you just Scottish? Like, why do you have to be Glaswegian? Um, who knows? There's no thorns according come from that Asian area. Sorry, I don't know why I said Asian. I think I'm reading something else. Um, it's like you're a Vancouverite or whatever you call yourself. No one says that. People who say that are cringe, you know? People do say Vancouverite, but like I don't identify with that, honestly. I think it's kind of weird. Yeah. Vancouver. No, they say Vancouverite. But like I don't know who says that, you know? I think maybe it's like people who aren't from Vancouver say that. You know, sometimes like people don't say um like oh, what's a good example? What's a good example? Oh yeah, people don't say van. Like people from here don't say van. Like they don't say like van short for Vancouver. You can say like there's like North Vancouver, West Vancouver, South Vancouver, um, and East Vancouver, I guess. And people say like East Van, but you don't say van like just for Vancouver. Okay, no one says that. Yeah, that's why you know they're not from here. Do you consider yourself British Columbian? Not really. I just consider myself Canadian. Um, I don't think I need to identify myself as British Columbian, you know? Like I'll be like, yeah, I'm from Vancouver. But I don't need to I don't need to say like I'm a Vancouverite. You know, like there's a difference. There's a difference. I think it's like just the name. Like it just feels like unnecessary. It's like having like it's like I would say like I like Blackpink, but I wouldn't say like I'm a Blink. I just don't like those names. Like I just feel like it's unnecessary, you know? Especially like maybe Blink is like slightly okay, but like for example, um 17 fans are called carrots. Like not like a carrot that you eat, but like a carrot as in like diamonds. Um I feel like I wouldn't say like, "Oh yeah, I'm a carrot." Like I really like I just don't associate with that, you know? Um I think it just like implies like I think it just implies that like you're like more you just associate some sort of identity to it when I really don't. Um Demonyms are handy to have for writing and stuff though. I don't know why you're so opposed to them. I just don't identify with Vancouverite, you know? I just don't feel like I need to specify that I'm a Vancouverite, you know? Like I'm Canadian, yeah. But I'm also not particularly patriotic, you know? Like just the same with like the brand loyalty. If Canada somehow like went downhill and Canada was like terrible, I wouldn't defend my country for doing something bad, you know? I don't have like a loyalty to my country, you know? Like if Canada just starts some random war that like for no reason or like for like terrible reasons, I'm not gonna support them just because I live here, you know? If it started being a really terrible place to live, I might leave, you know? I don't feel like I'm not like loyal. I I do stand by like, oh, it's a nice place to live. Um I prefer living here over many other places. Um but I'm not like I don't consider myself patriotic, you know? But I will be honest about the upsides and downsides about living here. And I am choosing to live here over other places. And I think it's a nice city here. No one considers you patriotic. I'm just saying as an example, okay? Me, like, have you not seen my Canada flag? That's right here, right above the camera. You know, it's like a huge Canada flag. um, Patriotic when you pay for 3 things. That's true. That's true. You only need one though. You only need one. But welcome in, Malphus. The Norwegian flag. Maybe I'm Norwegian. Means you definitely paid their taxes living there. Why are you saying it like that? I pay my taxes. Why are you saying it like that? I definitely pay my taxes. I complain about how much taxes I have to pay, but I will still pay it. I thought the taxes were crazy there. A little bit, but I don't know what to compare it to. How's my week? It was pretty chill. How was yours? Wanna do Chansey? Okay, let's do it. The CRA is watching it, the joke. It was a joke. They can see that I pay my taxes. I pay a lot of taxes, okay? Leave me alone. Okay, let's do Chansey. Chansey.
Hello, trainer. Welcome to the. I can read your mind.
I'm just shutting him up for a minute.
Picture it in your mind and answer my question.
Okay.
If I can guess which Pokemon it is, it will be added to your electronic collection. Now have 9 Pokemon. That's a good start.
We have 9 Pokemon only?
Guess them all.
I think I reset at some point.
Think very hard of the Pokemon you want me to guess. Say okay when you're ready.
Okay.
Super. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Answer yes, no, or I don't know. You can also say it depends. Does your Pokemon usually stand on 2 legs?
Yes.
Aha. Is your Pokemon mainly yellow?
No.
Okay. Does it have a shell?
No.
That's what I thought. Does your Pokemon have a tail?
Yes.
Interesting. Did your Pokemon evolve from another Pokemon?
No.
I see. Is it more than 2 feet tall?
Yes.
Aha! Is your Pokemon usually very strong in combat?
No.
Okay. Is it a normal type?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
That's what
is
I thought.
Your Pokemon always female?
I don't know.
I
It's
see.
pink. Does that mean
it
it's
have
female?
Wings?
Does it have wings? No.
Interesting. Does your Pokemon have stripes?
No.
Say that again.
No. No.
I see. That's it. I got it. I believe
Did I mess
you
it up?
were thinking of Kangaskhan. Is that it?
No.
Okay.
That's
Is it
so
a
off.
first partner Pokemon?
No.
Aha. Does it have 1 or several horns?
No.
Okay. Does its name begin with the letter L for lion?
No.
That's what I thought. Oh, I think I know. Something tells me you were thinking of Porygon. Am I right?
No.
Okay. Does your Pokemon have spots?
No.
Interesting. I think I found it. If I'm not mistaken, you were thinking of Clefairy. Is that it?
Close. No.
Okay. Can your Pokemon evolve into another Pokemon?
No. Already
We're
answered that.
almost there. Does it have a beak?
No.
I see. Is there a flame burning at the tip of your Pokemon's tail?
No.
Aha.
What?
Does your Pokemon have large pointed teeth?
No.
Okay, that's it. I got it. I believe you were thinking of Chansey. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I think I know.
Oh,
Something tells me you were thinking
I
of
kept guessing.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, sorry. It got it, but it didn't hear me say yes, and it kept guessing. How did it get there? What did I answer wrong? What did I answer wrong that I got confused? Is it really strong in combat? I thought it was like a healer. I thought it was like a healer Pokemon. Is that why? When okay at first until we didn't have any more hot water at the house. Oh no. I hope you have hot water now. Cold showers suck, yeah. Welcome in Rasu. How are you? We're checking if Jancy, yes. Yes. Like, okay, first, okay. It asks, does it evolve from another Pokemon? I said no. Does it evolve into another Pokemon? I said no. And then it asked me, is there a flame burning at the tip of the tail? I'm like, bro, and then I said, it's not a first partner Pokemon, like a starter Pokemon, and it's still trying to guess like Charmander. Like it's not Charmander or Charizard. Like, get over yourself, you know? I don't know what I answered wrong though. All that tech crammed into that thing is astounding. Yeah, it's a magical device, you know? Also I think it's like kind of breaking. It sounds a bit muffled. Maybe the batteries are dying. That's Siri, but in a Pokeball. Yes. It's like a 20 questions machine, you know? It evolves from a Pokemon and into another Pokemon, but on Gen 1. Yeah. I'm following the field guide, which is correct, you know? But what question did I answer wrong that I got confused? It doesn't have wings. It clearly has hands. It doesn't have a horn. It has like weird ears. Maybe it is very strong in battle, but I swear it's a healer, no? And how do they define very strong in battle? Like, are we talking like what's the definition of very strong in battle? Do they mean like Mewtwo, like it's like a legendary Pokemon, or like do they mean like Charizard? Like what do they mean by that? You know, it's a very like vague. It's a very vague question, you know? Maybe I answered that question wrong because maybe it's supposed to be yes. I have no idea. Waiting for a big comeback. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know what I answered wrong. I am the Pokemon master, and sometimes the Pokedex is like this Pokedex is like weird, you know, like. I mean, that whole thing about like the colors of Pokemon, even that's subjective, honestly, you know. But that Pokemon is very clearly pink, so I don't think there's any issue with that. But sometimes I ask like, is it very large? And I'm like, what do you define as very large? Like, is very large like Onyx? Is very large like 7 feet tall? Is it like 20 feet tall? Like, what is very large? You know, like it's so confusing. Yeah, and what exactly. My headphones died. I'll just play it on my speakers. That's fine. Your excitement when he's on the right track is very heartwarming. I just want him to do well, you know? Sometimes he's struggling. It's very impressive when he gets it right away. She looked irritated. I was irritated when he messed it up, okay? But I'm proud of him when he does well. You saw Egg V2 a few times. Do we need an Egg V2? We need like how many emote slots? I have a few animated emote slots, but what I do, kind of cheating. Some of these emotes are actually animated, but they're animated. They're just GIFs, but that don't move. So like I use my emote slots to have like animated emotes, but they don't move. So I technically get extra slots there. Oh wait, I have 20. Wait. Oh, wait. When did this change? I'm sorry. There's 20 normal emotes and 20 animated emotes. What? Since when? Oh, now I can add like so many more. That's crazy. Unlock 2 additional animated emotes by using Twitch alerts. What? They want me to use their own alerts so I get 2 extra emotes? What What kind of garbage is that? No, I could just switch these around then if I want to. Get to making them? Yeah, I'll get some made. I need to find someone to make them, I guess. Or I should just make my own emotes. I should just make my own face. I kind of want to make like I think Maestro keeps asking for this, but like you know how like you can have like 3 emotes stretched out. I want to get like Eggju, but just like stretched out over like Eggju wide, you know. Eggju wide would be good. We have Nerdju, but unfortunately it's tier 3. Sorry. We have Nerdj. We jug Nerdj. Yeah, wide Eggju. I think that'd be. I can easily make that. Let me write that down. I want to make like a Miju Giga Chad emote. It's a bit emo. Oh. Okay, sorry. Whatever. Either way, I'm saying it's pay to win. Snapping. Oh my god, I messed up my window. I don't know how to fix it. Snapping. Oh my god, something broke. Something broke. Just refresh the page. Just refresh the page. It'll fix itself. Write down Mijug agreed or yup or even shrug. Okay, chill, okay. I want Giga Chad. Miju Giga Chad. I guess I could just make it myself, you know. At this point, I could just make my own emo. And then wide Eggju. We have so many more emo slots. This is crazy. I don't know what's happened. Mijug Fuge? No. Why would I? We already have me get. Isn't that good enough for you? Why do you need that? Do I have any more like follower emotes though? Oh, I can only have 5 though. I can only have 5 free ones. Okay, that's fine. I might move some around. Oh, I'll take a look tomorrow. I might make a different one for you. Mika doesn't angrily wave a baguette or have a mustache. But she's holding a baguette. There is a baguette present. Isn't that enough? Mija Goggy. You mean Poggies? Okay. I'll think about what emotes that get used most often, and I'll see what we can use. Well, I'll see what I can move around here. Okay. The Music French Cinematic Universe. Make it yourself. I'll give you permission to use my image to make these emotes. Don't just say do I like when you just hit us with new ones. Don't say just do. Oh, don't say just do. I don't know what I said. You like when you just okay. I'll cook up some new ones. I'll do a little photo shoot and make some. But I want to make them like really good, you know? We need new emotes for the year. I mean, we haven't had new emotes in a while because like I didn't really have like space for them, you know? Because we have to get rid of some emotes to get them in. But now I think I can do it. And welcome in balls. How are you? Yokomoto, thank you so much for the tier 3. That wasn't the emote though. That was the bits emote. You have this one now. If you wanted the it was the tier 3. Yeah, that one. I mean, I can swap them if you want. You can swap them if you want. Do you want me to swap them? I think it's just you and Jack anyway. And Jack already has the other one, so I don't think he'll care. Because he'll have both anyway. If you prefer to have the nerd, it depends which one you prefer. Could ask Jack what color you want his Discord name? I guess so. I can always change it. Up to Jack. I mean, it's up to you, because he gets both anyway. I don't think it matters. Like, he's not gonna, like, lose it. Yeah, I recently, if you guys didn't notice, I recently cleaned up the Discord. I got rid of all the bots that we don't need because I had a bunch of bots, extra bots, and Me6 is scam. I was using Me6 only for one purpose, and that was to have the embed message, which the rule is in it. And I went on the Mi6 dashboard and now you have to pay for embed messages. Like literally every feature in the dashboard is like premium, 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 and you like pay for each one. And it's so expensive. Yeah. Like there's basically like no free features. So I just deleted it. You said the bid once is how much? 25K. I don't expect you to reach that. So if you want that emote, I can switch it around for you. Cause yeah, like Jack will get it either way. Yeah, 25K is a lot. Executor. Oh, like egg Jew, but like 3 of them. That'd be funny. Why is Carlbot there? Carlbot is there for the embed message. So the rules is like an embedded message, right? It's not like a normal message. That one, and also it auto adds the role, like the friends role, when people join, because Discord still can't do that. But when Discord can have these 2 features, then Carlbot can leave. But Carlbot is doing stuff right now. But I disabled all the auto modding, so you won't have the problem of it checking for random curse words that aren't there. Everything's a fee these days. No, Mi6 is especially bad. They sold a lifetime subscription recently for $1,000. And I'm like, who would pay $1,000 for a Discord bot? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, come on. Did you know that BMW added monthly expenses for amenities like seat warmers or steering wheel warmers? Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Remember censored you last time? To be fair, you did curse. Yeah, that one was on purpose. But Discord does that natively now. Discord has like an auto mod now. So I don't need the bot to do it for me. Because the bot does it worse, honestly. Because the bot will like check for, not to be like nerdy, but like it'll check for like sub strings, like sub words. So like words that aren't curse words that have like a curse word technically in it, still get flagged. But the Discord native one does a better job. But yeah, if you actually curse, then you will still get blocked. But yeah, Angel, take care. Take care. Hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. Once Disney buys Discord and Twitch, I don't think they will. And welcome in, Zach. How are you? Carlbot attacked you? It did. But I removed the. You should be able to say that word now, because I removed the Carlbot moderation. It's still doing other things. Like I said, it's doing those 2 features. But I turned off the auto modding, so it shouldn't do anything. You could test it. But we got rid of Mi6 because I don't want it there, and I got rid of the stream cord bot, which wasn't doing anything. Because I manually send the Discord notification when I stream. Because I like typing my own. I like to just type whatever comes to mind in the Discord notification. Never count out Disney. Okay. You're doing well. Headaches, but you're fine. Oh no. I hope your headaches get better soon. I'm doing good. Meiji doesn't trust automated technology. Yeah. The new. I don't trust computers. I don't trust the internet. I gotta do it myself, No, we still have the bot doing stuff, but I just cleaned it up. Oh, I was discussing this with the mods. I want to. It doesn't make sense now to have both a Breath of the Wild channel and a Tears of the Kingdom channel. But I was like hoping that there was a way to merge the channels so I could keep both the channel history. But you can't. There's no like I looked it up and then there was people asking for it since like 10 years ago, being like, can we please merge channels? But you can't. So we might have to like I want to retire one of the channels and then keep the other one, but you won't be able to see the history anymore of all the. I'm like, oh, like we're gonna lose all the discussion about Tears of the Kingdom and stuff. But I kind of want to. I have to combine them. There's nothing I could do. And welcome in, Otter. How are you? Happy Saturday. Just calling it mid games. Let them all coagulate. No, it doesn't make sense to have Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Because like it made sense when Tears of the Kingdom was new to separate it. Because like spoilers and like, you know, like there was obviously a lot of discussion about Tears of the Kingdom. But now it's like no one talks about Tears, like no one has used the Tears of the Kingdom channel in a long time. I think it makes more sense to just have a Zelda channel. Um, so, but I mean, I don't know how often you guys like look at old messages. It probably like won't be a big deal. I usually just I don't delete channels. I just private them. Um, so you guys won't see them. But I guess if you really, really needed to find an old message, you could just message me and I'll find it for you. So I guess it's not a big deal, but I will just combine them. And then I was also like being like, what channels do we really need? Like, do we really need a Pokemon channel? Like I don't do people even talk about Pokemon? But when a new Pokemon game comes out, then I guess having that channel makes sense. But when Mario Wonder came out, no one was talking about it. Do we need a Mario channel? Do we need a Mario channel? Like no one was talking about the new Mario game. Welcome in Elijah. The only person who searches old messages is Alex, and Alex is a mod, so they can see it anyway. But they can search the old Tears of the Kingdom messages as much as they want. But yeah, I don't generally read old messages. Sometimes I need to find something specific. But I'm not like just looking at it reminiscing. You can't Costio, keep it clean. I'll try to. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. We like PG-13 stream here. Yeah, that's what I've been working on. Doing some housekeeping, you know. It's nice that Discord has a lot of features now, so we can have a lot of stuff going on, you know. And I haven't even like touched all like my like Twitch stuff, you know, like my Twitch page is probably like very outdated. I was looking at my channel and I was like, it literally still says like something about challenge runs, like in my bio. Like, when's the last time I did a challenge run? Like probably like over a year ago now. So I guess I have to update that, but I just can't be bothered. So like time for a refresh, yeah. I mean, it's very outdated. When that keyboard started cooking, no, I updated the Discord like a while ago, like earlier this week. Oh my god, and my about me still says I'm 24. I recently I finally updated my. I just shouldn't put my age. I just shouldn't put my age in my description because then I like forget all the places that have my age and then like I have to update it every year. I should just say like I should just say what year I was born and then let them calculate it. Like maybe I should just do that instead. Her keyboard got grimy because of all the Discord updating. True, I was like furiously typing all the Discord bot stuff, you know. No, my keyboard got really grimy because I eat at my desk and like, I do like, I think a lot of it is like makeup and like products and stuff like that that get on my keyboard. We have new bios, new emotes, new hair color. I booked a hair appointment. I booked a hair appointment for April, so my hair is just gonna grow out until then. It's kind of already like the roots are already kind of like there, you know, but it's just gonna be growth till April. Maybe new games. If I can find one that I want to play, then sure. How old am I now? I'm 25. So it's only slightly outdated, but maybe I need to just take my age out of my bio so I don't have this issue of like everything being. I don't even like open Twitter. I don't even open Twitter. Do you think it says 24 on Twitter? It does. Ugh. I need to sort that out. I'll just remove it from the bio maybe. You did a bit of zooming up on the keyboard and ew, right? I told you guys. I'm like, you guys are like, oh, what's the before and after? Look at the JKL semicolon keys. Disgusting. That's like I'm pretty sure it's my concealer because I like put my concealer on with my fingers. Because it looks like skin. It looks like skin color, right? Like it looks like makeup color. I think it's makeup. Your fellow desk eater, exactly. She's past her prime now. Leonardo DiCaprio won't date me anymore. Unfortunate. Um, over the hill come December. Exactly. Get black key. I think it would be worse on. I think makeup shows up worse on like black stuff. Um, like on like if you have like a black hoodie and you like smudge it with like oh god, it's not good. But a lot of it is like dust, honestly. Like you get all shiny and oily. Yeah, I think it would show dirt even more. Yeah, I think makeup would show better on black. But then I'm also like, I have like a white jacket. I got like a white down jacket. And it's like the collar and stuff gets like makeup on it. It's really hard to keep the white jacket clean. Black is yeah, and you would see so much dust on the black. Oh, it would suck. I really want to have like white monitors, so it was really hard to find white monitors, so I just kind of gave up. It's kind of hard to get like everything in white because like I have like this, I have my mic, I have like and all like my stands for my camera, my lights and stuff are all black anyway, so it's fine. You can see dusty white ones in this photo, but yeah, that's because they were especially dirty though. Um, oh yeah, I think I said in the Discord earlier this week. I had like untwisted this too much, like throughout the time I had it. Like it just, I guess I just had like untwisted like slowly. I didn't realize it was like super loose, and I like moved it over, and my mic just fell off. Like it just like dropped to the ground. But this mic, you guys have no idea. This mic is sturdy. It is like pure like a chunk of metal. Okay, like this mic is like I think it's like 2 kilograms. It's like so it's like 5-ish pounds. So it's like I wasn't really worried about it breaking. I looked on the ground where it dropped, and there's like a dent in the hardwood. There's like legitimately like a dent in the hardwood because of how like sturdy this mic is. So there was a fight between my microphone and the floor, and the mic won, honestly. Um, my desk area gets so dusty. I really want to find a way to solve that issue. Mine gets dusty too. I just get like a wet cloth and I just wipe it, but like I don't know if there's like a better way. Like it would be nice. Like I saw like a little gadget at the store that's like a little like dust pick, like a little mini dust vacuum for the desk. I'm like that seems like it doesn't work. You know, it seemed like really cheap. Um, I think a tip online they could put all your keycaps in one of those that's hard to say lingerie laundry bags and wash them in the dishwasher. I wouldn't really want to risk that though. Um, I saw that like you could like put your keycaps in like a bowl of soapy water. That's what I was telling Chicano. But then you have to like let them dry afterwards, which I didn't want to do. So I just wiped each one down. Um, I just like wiped each one down and wiped off all the stuff that I saw was dirty. And then I just like got the big chunks of dust out, and then it went. And then like there was just like dust everywhere. So I probably breathed in. I think the reason why my nose is a bit stuffed today is because I probably breathed in like a lot of dust. Cleaning out my keyboard. But yeah, I did clean each keycap and put it back on. So we're fine. All the keyboard asbestos. Yeah, that's what's in there. It's like weird, like I can see like the little like the circuitry underneath. I guess like it's like a board. I can see that one. Yeah, I just cleaned the best I could, and it's pretty clean. It's very shiny and clean now. So I'm happy with it. Clean my mouse too. Everything feels nice. I sanitized my phone today. I feel like my phone is very dirty. So I try to wash the phone case like once a week at least. But I wish I would wash it like every day, but I think it's a bit difficult to do that. I just feel like my phone must be so dirty, like constantly, you know? Yeah, I do try to wipe my desk as much as I can, but I think it's part of my like allergies as well. Like it must just be like my desk being dusty and my PC being dusty. Um, but there's only so much you can do about that. You know, I do spend a lot of time in front of my PC. Um, and it just gets dusty, you know? And I don't always clean it immediately when I see that it's dusty, you know? Sometimes I clean it regularly, some days I just leave it for longer than I should. So I need to work on that. But I think it's good to keep your desk fairly, like, not to keep too many things on your desk, because then it's at least then, like, you'll be more likely to clean your desk, because like um you'll be more likely to, it's easier because you don't have to like move everything each time. um but I'm not the best at that either. I'm not the best at that either. I have a lot of things on my desk right now. um Works smarter, not hard. Exactly. I did like a huge kitchen clean, and now like the entire counter is like super cluttered already. But that's, to be fair, like it's because I use my kitchen a lot. Um, and I usually have like stuff like drying and stuff on the counter, so it always just looks messy in the kitchen. But I think it's just a sign that I use my kitchen. You know, like if you have a very pristine kitchen, maybe you just don't use it that much, or maybe you're just really good at cleaning up everything after each time. But I don't do that. Yeah, very few things on my desk, and it makes me go, "Oh, the dust is interfering with anything. I'll do it later." Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I have quite a few things. I have two monitors, and they're on like a little like stand. I have some like stuff that I use often. Like I have like my lip balm. I have like my eye drops. I have like my hand cream because I use it often, so I just leave it out. But I guess I could put it in the drawer on the side, and it really wouldn't make a difference. And I have a lot of like stuff like my Switch and my speakers, and I keep all my makeup on my desk. And then I just have, yeah, I mean, I have some things. And welcome in, Ben. Hope you're doing well. You know the dusty penguin in Toy Story? That's a keyboard and boom arm on your mic. Oh yeah, the mic arm gets so dusty. Like I can actually see like some dust on the mic stand. I do try to wipe it, but like I don't know. You have a lot of stuff. I mean, I have a fair bit of stuff. I don't think it's too bad. I try to get. I recently donated a bunch of clothes. Um, but yeah, it's been accumulating in like the year and a half, or yeah, year and a half that I've lived here. Um, and welcome back, Kalani. What food did you get? I'm excited to eat some good food at my mom's house later. Um, I recently made oyakodon, but then I made it way too salty. Like I put in like a pack of like stock, and I think it was too saturated. It needed more water compared to the amount of stock, and it was so salty. I had to pour so much water in to make it like edible. So yeah, still not the best cook, but working on it. Working on it. I'm getting better at making more food. But I'm not very comfortable cooking a lot of things right now. Oh yeah, and speaking of my kitchen, a couple of days ago, my dishwasher was open and I kicked it so hard. I thought I was gonna die. Like I literally cooked it, like kicked it insanely hard, and like I don't see a bruise on my ankle. Like I'm not gonna show you, but like I don't see, like there's actually nothing there. But like I don't see a bruise on my ankle, but I swear it's like swollen. Like I don't see a bruise there, but I'm like it must be a bruise, right? Like cuz but I can feel it, like if I bend my ankle, it hurts. But it doesn't hurt to walk on it. So I don't think it's like that injured, but like it hurts to like bend my ankle. It must be an internal bruise. Oh god. I think it's like on the side of my ankle bone. It's like you know if your ankle bone is like this, it's like on like the side. That's like kind of like underneath. That's where I can feel it. Um it's it hurt so bad when I kicked it. But I frequently kick the dishwasher. Like if I leave my dishwasher open, I will kick it. Like every like 5 times I walk past the open dishwasher. Like my kitchen is very small, so when the dishwasher is open, I have to step over it. And like 4 to 5 times I will step over it without issue, but like on the fifth time I will kick it. Um, but like it's rough. If you can cook quesadilla, that's more than enough for me. I mean, can you cook a quesadilla? I feel inspired to clean up now from your keyboard shenanigans. Are you gonna clean your keyboard? You make fun of your homegirl because she doesn't know how to cook, just playful banter. You tell you don't even know how to boil hot dogs. Okay, well that's a whole other. Not even able to boil hot dogs is a whole other thing. I don't boil my hot dogs though. I fry them. I like to fry them. I think it tastes better. You'd be like those Muay Thai fighters who kick palm trees so hard in their bones. Oh, great. But I kick it often, and this time it really hurt. So I don't think I'm immune still. I just want to dispose of things and clean everything and everything. Honestly, yeah, I'm down to get rid of some clutter, for sure. I'll do the same thing, Chikano. Maybe I'll see if I have time tomorrow. Because I'm kind of ahead of my chores right now. So maybe I can... But I don't know what I would get rid of. I probably have some junk that I can get rid of. It feels good to be, like, extra harsh about getting rid of things, you know? It feels hard to, like... It feels nice to just get, like, be, like, extra harsh. Be like, do I... Like, you know, sometimes you're like, I should keep it just in case to even get rid of those ones. Like, if it's like, just in case, no, get rid of it, you know? It just feels really good. Find it odd that people can't cook, you just follow the instructions. No, sometimes it's hard. It's hard even if you follow the instructions. Like, cooking is a bit more like nuanced than say like baking. Baking is a lot of like following instructions. But cooking is a bit more like, and sometimes like there's a lot of like skills involved that are definitely need practice, you know? And some people can't cook like comfortably, you know? I'm sure they would be able to follow. I think most people would be able to follow a simple recipe. Some people cannot, and don't know what to say about that. But I think most people can follow like a pretty simple recipe. But I think having like a good repertoire of things to cook, a lot of people don't do that, or they're just they're bad at like the extraneous things, like buying the ingredients, preparing the ingredients, stuff like that. But I think people are able to do it. Difficult to try without someone teaching you the ropes in person. Yeah, a lot of things are very vague. Like it's like, oh, like how do you know when like this is done cooking, or how do you know like how to cut this vegetable, or like, you know, like there's a lot of things that are a bit like in a recipe is very open ended. Like it's like, oh, just cook the chicken until it's like done. You're like, when is the chicken done? Like you might not know from the start, you know. You just have to Google everything. You're just a natural chef, maybe. You're a true ratatouille. Some people are just naturally good at cooking though too as well. They're just good at like tasting it and being like, oh, this needs this. You know, like sometimes people are good. Like my brother's a really good cook. Even though he doesn't really like practice a lot. So apparently just a thing. I don't think I have that skill. But I try my best, and you know, if I'm just cooking for myself, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'll just try my best. And maybe it's how easily people can easily pick that up. Yeah, I don't know what determines it. Maybe it's like if you've like watched your parents cook, maybe like if your parents cooked really well, like maybe like having watched them and like helping them out in the kitchen and stuff can really help get you those like basic cooking skills. Maybe if you come from a household where like your family doesn't really cook, then it could be harder to pick it up. I'm not really sure what would determine it. Or maybe some people are better at tasting. You know, like some people are better at tasting something and knowing what's missing, or like, you know, like what would make it a better tasting meal. Who knows? You cook me a scrambled egg, one scrambled egg. Sure. I do have 3 dozen eggs in my fridge right now. I don't know if I bought too much. I don't know if I can get 3 dozen eggs. I have to start eating eggs for breakfast every day. My hand isn't that dexterous. When I tried peeling an apple, you shake. I can't peel an apple like with the knife. I'm way too scared to do that. My mom will just be like, peel, 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 and then she'll do like the perfect like circular peel. But I was like, I cannot do that. I have really bad knife skills. I'm kind of clumsy, like a kind of a clumsy person. So I'm kind of scared to do like, I'm kind of scared to do um, I'm kind of scared to do like more like complicated things with a knife because I feel like I'm just gonna like cut my hands off. What are you gonna do with all those eggs? Well, I was at Costco and it was cheaper to buy eggs at Costco, so I was like, I'll just buy these eggs. But they last for 6 weeks. So that's like, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me do the math. So 3 dozen eggs is 36. 36. That's 12 eggs a week. That's actually a lot of eggs. I didn't really think about this. That is a lot of eggs. Now that I think about it, 12 eggs a week. No, sorry, wait. That's not right. That's not right. It's 3. Am I stupid? It's 6 eggs a week, no? Yeah, it's 6 eggs a week. Sorry. 6 eggs a week. That's doable. That's doable. That's like a shin every. It's like a shin like every day, or like if you have scrambled eggs, it's probably like 2 eggs. You know, like that's doable. 6 eggs a week, I can do that. And like I've been baking more, so I think I can get through it. Um, if it's all you have every breakfast, no, 6 eggs a week would not get you. That would not get you a breakfast. Like I don't. If I'm eating scrambled eggs, I would not eat just 1 egg. I would eat 2 eggs. You know. Your mom will peel an apple in a single cut. Same. I don't know how she does that, but my mom like is very like my mom's like the kind of person that's like she's like cutting something and she like it's like speedy, but like for me it's like my mom's like, okay, can you cut this into really thin slices, and it takes me like 20 minutes, and she's like, why take it so long? Like she could do it in like 1 minute, but I'm just like very slow. I'm a very slow cooker, so like I'm just very slow at like cutting ingredients and like preparing it. That like it takes me longer than normal to cook, I think. But I'm trying my best, and that's what matters. Scrambled eggs and spinach is godlike. Ooh, yeah. I don't have spinach, but I should get some spinach. Maybe that's a good shout. You're just a slow learner. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Being deliberate and slow, it's good. You know the tortoise in there. Sorry. um, I wouldn't say like I wouldn't say I'm like a slow learner, but I mean it depends what it is for everyone, right? Like I might be slow at like say like learning like a game or something, but I'm a quick learner at like work, for example, or like at school. I would say I'm a quick learner. Um, but I've been cooking for a while and I still suck, so maybe I'm a slow learner at cooking. And welcome in, Maestro. You returned. Did you eat some food? Learn quicker than protagonist. I think I just don't cook enough. Um, I just don't cook enough, and I don't cook enough variety. I've been starting to cook a lot more variety of foods, and I think that will help me with my cooking. Learn how to cook an omelet by watching your sim character do it. So you were like shaking the salt into it, and you dropped the entire salt shaker, and then you like got it stuck to the bottom of the pan. So you're like and you're like trying to scrape it off the bottom of the pan, and then you started a fire. That's how my sims cook. So I don't know what you're doing. Not yet, but almost. Are you making something, or did you order something? Um, your sim is a master cook. Okay, sorry. He's a chef at a 5-star restaurant. Ah, okay. Did you learn hygiene from your sim character? I showered. I showered last night. I shower every day. My sim, questionably. Um, but yeah, I don't know if the Sims cook accurately, so I can't really say. Based on the fills on the keyboard, you begged. Oh, let's see your keyboard, Chikano. You said yours needs cleaning too. Let's see it. I will not be judged by a fellow dirty keyboard man. Maybe I need some, you would, but you're not home. Okay, okay, sure. That's okay. You can just send it when you get home. I'll wait. I'll wait. Yeah, maybe I need to learn you guys' like go-to meals that are like easy, you know? Like what was your guys' like starter meals? Cause you guys know mine. Curry, curry and kimchi fried rice and Thai curry. Stir fry. I just bought some tofu. So I could I could make a nice stir fry. But I have a problem. Okay. Actually, the Konya is a perfect person to ask. When you buy like a big pack of tofu, how do you use it all? Like, like who uses that much tofu at once? You know, like how can I use that much? You know, I use like half of it at once, and then you store it in like the water, and then like you're supposed to use it quickly after. I'm like, how am I supposed to use that much? I need another recipe for tofu, I guess. Um, it's fun making fun of me. She doesn't my dusty desk. Yeah. PCs make their own dust that is thinner. They do. They do. PCs are so dusty. They're like a dust machine. Is they spam eggs and rice. You know how I feel about spam. Um, when's mabo tofu? Oh yeah, I can learn how to make mabo tofu. I'll I'll see how hard it is. I do have some ground beef, so I could probably do that. If I had to pick out, mine would be chicken teriyaki or tacos. Oh, I recently have started making chicken teriyaki. It's very good. I made some on Thursday to be um very recently. I don't make tacos. I don't really have all the ingredients to make tacos. All the tofu I buy comes divided in portions. Mine is not. It comes in a big block. I want divided and portion tofu. And welcome in Robo. Your child has a lot of spam. I hope not. It's too salty. People say that until they had spam musubi. I've had spam musubi and I don't like it. I'm sorry. Spam is weird and salty. And yes, I've had the reduced salt one. It's still salty, man. Like a spam less sodium and crispy. Need you bucket. I'm sorry. I can't. We would die in Hawaii. Is there a lot of spam? Surely there's other food aside from spam. They have a rich cuisine. I don't have plans to go to Hawaii. But I do like the double I, you know? But you know, I'm not like a beach person, but I would go to Hawaii to eat, you know? Like Hawaii to eat sounds valid. But I am scared of sharks. Anything with a lot of sodium will taste salty. That is how that works, yeah. Too much sodium in canned food is really unhealthy. Yeah, I mean like you shouldn't eat spam like every day, obviously. You can get the end of the year for your cousin's graduation. Let's go, let's go. Enjoy. You wanna go to Hawaii so bad? Go, just go. You said you're gonna start taking more vacation, right? Because you hired someone else? You can come visit me in Hawaii whenever I won't work from there. Okay, deal. Deal. I'm a big beach person, but I went to Hawaii once in my teens and I was a beach person the whole time. It changed you. It changed you. Maybe I've never been to a beach place, so maybe I'll maybe I'll think differently. It's gonna be so expensive. Oh yeah, flights to Hawaii must be rough. What time of year are you going? Is it around the holidays? Cause that it's always expensive. Um, Japan first, Hawaii second, or Germany? Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, yeah, that's the weeb answer. The weeb answer. But honestly, like a lot of a lot of non-weeby people go to Japan. Like I know like a lot of people's like parents and stuff like go to Japan. Like, you know, like I don't think it's a weeby place. Um it's just a popular tourist destination in general. In December is college. Oh, December is expensive. But I'm sure it'll be worth it. Shoes. Oh my god, it's so much lighter out recently. When does the sun set? I need to time my drive home. The sun sets at 5:30. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. But I'll probably leave before like 4. So I can go home in time for dinner because I'm hungry. I actually want to go to Korea since I see a lot of food vids from there. I want to go to Korea. I really want to go back to Korea. I've only been there for like a few times. Or sorry, a few days, sorry. Um, and Korean food is so good. But we have a lot of good Korean food here in Vancouver as well, so I'm not missing it too much. It's just more expensive here, I guess. Major, when you're gonna listen to Ko? I don't know what you're talking about. I just ignored you guys because it sounded weeby. All this free Coke has got me zooming and I'm not tired. How much did you drink? Yeah, I was wondering. Usually you're gone by now. You're still awake. The only place in I almost said East Africa. I don't know why. East Asia I really want to visit is China, specifically the Hunan province. Why is that? What's there? He's a rapper, not wavy at all. Fair enough, fair enough. You go to Japan to visit some friends though? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I mean it's a great place. It's just really beautiful. Is it hard to travel to China though? Like I mean I guess it's fine, right? Like sorry, it's like I think during like COVID they were like really, really shut down. But I know some areas would be like some areas would be like very difficult as a non Chinese speaker. But I'm sure like the main areas would be fine. But I don't know how I feel about going to China. Like I don't know. I would probably like be okay with like going to like Taiwan or Hong Kong. I definitely go there. But like going to mainland China, I don't know. Like the government obviously like scares me. I heard Taiwan is hype Chinese dumpling to like explode. True. Okay, the food would be delicious though. Like anywhere in China, obviously. Hong Kong is getting more China by the day. Yeah, I guess fair enough. But like it's still um better, I guess. And I not to be biased, but I do love Hong Kong barbecue like a lot. It's like my favorite Chinese food, so like, kind of down. Um it's rough to go there. I mean, if you're just a visitor, I'm sure it'll be okay. Um but who knows? Um Also Vietnam. Oh, true, true. I mean, I think Vietnam would be so good for food as well. I know it's a popular place. Mm, but yeah, it's a maybe one day, but I it's not like going to like I mean, I think yeah, Taiwan would be great. But, I think I want to go back to Korea first. And then I'm going to time it so Soran has a concert, my favorite band. They do like concert series. And I think if I just go during one of those times, I can get a ticket. And then maybe eat some food in Thailand or yeah, Vietnam or Taiwan. I'd be down. I'd be down. I just need to find some time to go on vacation. But first, I'm going to Japan. I'm gonna go to Hokkaido with my mom. That's the plan. That's for this year, this fall. I need to plan it at some point. Sapporo, yeah, Sapporo. But it's like weirdly far for my it's weirdly far from for my family because my family lives in like Miyazaki, right? So like going like Kyushu, and like so like they have to fly like an hour and a half to Tokyo, and then they fly like another hour and a half to Sapporo. So it's like it's kind of takes like a good half day. Because it's like hour half 2 hour flights and you have to do two of them. It's actually like farther than you think, because I always think of like Japan like to be very small, but I'm like I guess like with all the transfers and going to the airport, like it would take up a good while. So it really has to be Sapporo because that's the only place you can really fly to. But there's no like direct flight. Hokkaido for the soft cream. I mean, apparently they have really good like dairy, but I'm not like a dairy person. But I'm really going for the seafood. Yeah. Any place looks like IRL Chenyuvale. Okay, Chenyuvale is so pretty. I love the towns in there and stuff. And welcome in, AJ. How are you? Currently grubbing on some Chinese sausage with eggs and rice. That sounds so good. I need to hit up TNT. I never go to the Chinese supermarket. I probably should go at some point. I always go to H Mart because like they obviously have a lot of like Japanese stuff as well. Like a lot of Japanese and Korean food is like a lot of the ingredients are kind of like there's a lot of overlap. So like I usually go to H Mart because I can get my Japanese stuff as well. But I feel like I need to hit up TNT. I don't know how to cook that much. I don't really know how to cook any like Chinese food, except maybe like fried rice. Being in Sapporo in the snow would be the only time I'm okay with that weather. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if it'll be snowing if I go in like the fall. You're doing good, fellow Canadian here in Toronto. Nice, nice. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm actually yawning, so I'm gonna shake with the iron inside crash out. Okay, I'm glad you got over the caffeine hurdle. Take care, sleep well. You gotta use day old, right? Yeah, exactly. But I'm always like a bad pre-planner, you know? Like I'm almost like, oh, I forgot. So I just make the rice really dry. Sometimes I just make the rice really dry. Like sometimes it's like I just put less water in it and I'm like hope for the best. But yeah, you really do gotta use the day old rice. But you have to plan ahead for that. It's like sometimes hard. Definitely gonna be snow. Yeah, fair enough. I guess it'll be hard to drive. I'll just have to like take taxi or something. But yeah, it's I mean, speaking of going, I'll probably head out pretty soon because I want to drive to my mom's house before dinner. But we'll do some more just chatting tomorrow, I guess. I don't really have a game that I'm playing right now, you know? Like I don't really have we don't really have like a game ongoing, you know? So and these days I think I prefer chatting. I think I prefer chatting these days. I really need to change my bio to stop saying I'm a challenge run streamer because that has not been true in a long time. You're gonna make that tomorrow? Okay, I'm jealous. What game is that? It's no game. It's me talking. It's just me talking. Y'all change my name to Miju Chats, yeah. It's already a lie, you know? Yeah, but yeah. No, I'm not gonna rebrand. It's too late for this, okay? It's too late. I really thought about changing my name to Just Miju. Like that username might be available one day, but I was like, I can't do that. Like I want to change it now, you know. Like I can't not be Miju Games anymore. What game did I do challenge runs? Breath of the Wild and Pokemon Sword and Shield. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. Join the Discord if you haven't already. I'll be streaming again tomorrow at noon Pacific. Yeah, so if you want to come by to hang out and chat a little bit more, then yeah, stop by. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Sorry, I'll see you on the Discord, and I'll see. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. If I don't see you, bye everyone.